choke.
Yeah, that motherfucker beaming. I'll take my jacket off.
I'm about to take mine off too.
All right, Shalom, Shalom. We're the Hebrew Israelites according to the Bible. You know, we're going to open up GMS Raleigh. You know, before we go into praise, honor, and glory to Heavenly Father's only begotten Son.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahshai, Ba'ashem, Mekach,
Double honors to our apostles and the bishops and the elders of Great Millstone. Teach us His truth. All right, and we're well. You Aki on pushing His truth, right? So you and the hopeful elect members, men, women, and children. All right, if you haven't been living up under a rock, all right, prophecies definitely speaking loud and clear. We knew we've been in war, right? But now that, you know, Esau Edom and the puppets that he has in place are telling you they can't hide it from it. They can't run from prophecy, man. Somebody can hold Sirach 39 on deck, but whatever bros got, we'll bring it out and, you know, let it fly.
This is Revelations, chapter 11, verse 14.
Mm-hmm.
The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly.
Right, so these woes is representing destruction. All right, you had your first woe, World War I. You had your second woe, World War II. All right, and I saw something just speaking about World War II. 2026 is a remake. They foresee the same trends and things that happened prior to that World War II. How the economy was and how things were in America. All right, but this time it's on steroids. All right, and the economy is going to collapse. Make you think about Jeremiah 51. All right, Babylon been a golden cup, roughly paraphrasing. But we're prophesying to you what? The third woe.
Yep, we prophesying to you on the third woe because, you know, everything happening right now, right before our eyes, you know, was written aforetime for our learning. You know, we was given warnings and signs letting us know what times we were living in. And the things written, you know, the second woe is past, the third woe comes quickly. And the things we seeing today, we witnessing it play out right before our eyes, which is why, you know, the scripture says, you know, blessed are your eyes for they see, you know, because we living the book out right now, literally, like we living it out. But, you know, of course, you know, the end is not yet because we waiting on the MOTB to be made mandatory. But, you know, all things lead to the chip. You know, but right now, you know, the stage is set. The stage is set for the MOTB. The stage is set for World War III and the nuclear destruction.
Right.
The stage is set for the unrest, civil war. The stage is set for the famine and the pestilences. Like all the pieces is in the correct place.
Right.
You know.
What you got? Big, bring that out. Somebody give me the. You got that Sirach 39? Yeah, bring that real quick.
Which one? Which verse?
Sorry, at the top. Yeah.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 39 and verse 1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High and is occupied in the meditation thereof will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient and be occupied in prophecy.
Right, and what's one of the main prophecies we're waiting on is World War III. All right? That the brother just read in Revelation 11. The second woe passed, the third woe coming quickly, man. All right, we're not worrying about what that dude had? What kind of truck was that?
G-Wagon.
G-Wagon. And stunting and profiling for the nation of Israel. We're not concerned about that right now.
Carnal shit.
Carnal things, man. You know? And for a God to be so scholarly, what the scriptures say? Boast not thyself. No, because you don't know what tomorrow may bring. All right? We're supposed to be occupied in what's written, man. The Lord says in these times going to be wars, rumors of wars, that you be not troubled. For these things must come to pass. So we welcome these things, man. We welcome that. The brothers got hype. That's great news. That's part of the gospel. That means what? Another prophecy step to this man going down. Ready for the talk one more time?
Sirach 39:1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High and is occupied in the meditation thereof will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient and be occupied in prophecies.
Yeah, you know, you can't be like, what's that, Stevie Wonder? A part-time lover. You know, you guys, was that Stevie Wonder? I think it was Stevie, yeah. You know, you have to be fully engaged, man, constantly busy in this ministry and being occupied in prophecy, man, which means to say before. Because a lot of our people, like the scriptures say, the Lord's going to come as a thief in the night. He's going to catch our people off guard.
And Luke say, don't let that day come upon you unawares. You know? Because the day is going to come like a snare, like a trap, like a thief in the night. You know? So we were warned. Don't let, yo, keep your head on a swivel. Be on high alert, keep your eyes open, be circumspect, be vigilant. So that day don't come, so that day don't come upon you unawares, so you don't get caught lacking, so you don't get caught sleeping. You know? The scripts say, you know, Lord, he want to find you waiting at the door. You know, he want to find you waiting at the door. You know, he don't want to find you. What the script says, woe unto them that have lost patience. You know, we're supposed to have patience, and we're supposed to wait. We're supposed to watch as well as pray.
Okay.
And this is a quick precept, right quick. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verse 15. They that fear the Lord will not disobey his word, and they that love him will keep his ways. That which is well pleasing unto him.
You know what's well pleasing if you're not reading. All right? The Lord said in Revelation, the 1st chapter, blessed is he that readeth. He also told us in Jeremiah, the 3rd chapter, that he would give you pastors according to his heart, which would feed you. So there's no excuses for our people anymore, man. Malachi, the 3rd chapter, tells you that what? We at times was of discerning, serving the Lord and who isn't, who has the truth and who doesn't, roughly paraphrasing. Around the 18th verse. You got to get into it. What's that song Apostle Barnes to bring out? James Brown. You got to get into it. You got to get involved. You know?
Yeah. And they that love him shall be filled with the law.
Right, because love is keeping the ways of the Heavenly Father, man. Was it 1 John 2? He that said, if he loves me and keep not my commandments is a liar, and the truth is not in him. Which means Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is not dwelling in that body, man. Okay? And we're not perfect. Right? But the Lord knows, that's when it comes into play. The Lord knows your heart, man. Because Christians love to say that shit. The Lord knows my heart. You know you found out about the truth, you telling everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody you fucking, and be just being a silly goose.
Supposed to eat it, but you decide and still eat it because it's good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so yeah, the Lord knows your heart, because you ain't even giving effort to do the right thing, and that's what we supposed to be doing right now. We supposed to be fighting the good fight of faith and giving effort and giving our greatest efforts and diligence to do the right thing. You know, to do what the masses of the people don't want to do. You know, and the mass of the people, they don't want to serve the Lord. They don't want to rehearse the righteous acts. They don't want to follow the law, statutes, and commandments. You know, they want to fulfill the lust of the flesh. And we in the flesh too. We fight in the flesh daily. We fight the flesh daily. We fight our thoughts daily. We fight temptation daily. You know, so we in this world too. We surrounded by madness too. We surrounded by simplicity. We surrounded by madness, adultery, idolatry, bestiality, abomination. We surrounded by all of it, and it's.
If I may say real fast, that's frowned upon if you're not accepting of it.
Right,
bro. She want to give you the cheeks. my nigga, she married. And they gave you the look like so, yeah, like you.
Watch this, man. This
nigga righteous. I'm trying to be.
Try to do the right thing. You try to do the right thing. You weird.
Yeah.
Like, nah, man, I ain't even like that, man. You know, if they got a, you know, man, if they got a boyfriend or a husband, you know, I just leave them alone. You know, like, man, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what get a lot of people put in the grave.
Mm-hmm.
If Jake come home and see that, man, you know, shit, you think it's everything over.
Everything over, all for a few moments of pleasure. Yeah, man. You know, but going back to you know, we fight in the flesh. You know, but these people are not fighting. And it's easy. It's easier to indulge in madness than to do the right thing.
Yeah.
Cause we surrounded by it, you know, and in this world to try to pull you, suck you back in, cause the world is so welcoming, and wickedness is so accepted.
It's comfort.
It's comfort. It's like, come on, man.
What you got?
James 1 and 12.
Read it loud.
This is the book of James, chapter 1 and verse 12, and it reads, "Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord Yahweh B'Ashem Yahushai have promised to them that love him."
Yeah, so favored are you in the eyes of Yahweh B'Ashem Yahushai, right? That resist the temptations. And when you're tempted, it's to go off, to do something wrong. And once again, what's the measuring stick? What's the tool of what's righteous and what's wicked? Is the Bible, man. The scriptures broken down correctly. All right? That's the importance of the teachers, man. Okay, the importance of really the apostles and the elders, man, in these times. All right? They're the ones that told us it's going to be a World War III, man. I ain't know nothing about no World War III, you know what I'm saying, prior to this truth. I didn't personally.
You weren't thinking about that.
Yeah.
You see your thought?
Exactly. You know? So, hey, look, man, it's very important that we take heed. That crown of life, man. That's what's important. Read it again.
James chapter 1 and verse 12. "Blessed is the man that endureth temptation."
You can't let that go over your head, man. Blessed is the man that endure temptation, because temptation is going to come. It tells us that in Sirach, the 2nd chapter.
Prepare.
Exactly. Prepare thy soul for temptation. Once again, Satan got 2/3 already. He want the elect, man. That's a challenge. He loves that. So he's gonna be on your back every time the Lord open your eyelids. Best believe that.
Desire to sift you. So I want to sift. I want to sift him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. He think he wanted to do the right thing. He want to be righteous. Oh yeah. Get on him. Yeah. Try him out. Test him.
Right.
That bag in front of him.
Yeah. That bag like it's a cheese with a rat.
Rather it be money, women,
Careers.
careers, alcohol, drugs, whatever. You know, it's all types of temptations.
You got it.
James 1 and 13. "Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of Yahweh B'Ashem Yahushai."
That's a weak individual. Saying that the Lord did that, right? No. You got it, Mike.
Well, you think about the woman in the garden, the snake did it. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Always blaming somebody else. No accountability. Like I said, as a weak person, no character. You know?
Yep.
Proverbs 30 and a half.
Yeah, good point.
Yep.
Good point, yeah.
Oh, and speaking of accountability, and I think it's called the Book of Prayer. It's a Prayer of Manasseh. In the Book of Prayer of Manasseh, it speaks that you have to take accountability for your sins.
Is it James?
Yeah. Yep.
It literally says take accountability. You know, you gotta own it. Like, yeah, I did it.
But that takes a humbling.
Yeah, it's a humble. Hey, and that's the point. I wanted to bring out right here.
Come on, we're gonna go back to you, Zay.
It's Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verse 17. "They that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts, and humble their souls in his sight.
Once again, how do you prepare your heart? By taking heed to the word. Scripture say, wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his ways? By taking heed. We were filthy, we were dirty. Our thoughts, we thought we was righteous, we thought we was good men. Nah, man, this truth really shows you who you are. You know? What was that last part?
They that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts and humble their souls in his sight.
Yeah, humble.
Back to you saying being humble.
Yep.
You know, humble yourself. Take accountability.
Yeah, we're taking a back seat to Yahweh Shemi Shai, man. He has to be lifted up and glorified. It ain't about us, and this truth brings you back to the true, real reality of what life is all about, what we're supposed to be doing, conducting ourselves, man. Who we're supposed to be serving. It's Yahweh Shemi Shai. Yes, we do worship the Father and His Son, man. All right?
This last verse.
Yep.
Saying we will fall into the hands of the Lord and not into the hands of men. For as his majesty is, so is his mercy.
Yeah, King David told us that. Right? When he was getting the, pretty much a judgment. Right? Y'all remember that? The judgment, with King David, and he said, I'd rather fall into the hands of the Lord, because with the Lord there's mercy, something like to that effect. Yeah, man. Cause he was like, he was trying to number Israel, something like that.
Census.
Yeah. I mean, you know, as other things, but you know, he said he'd rather fall into the hands of the Lord. Because with the Lord there's mercy. It's not mercy with man.
Right.
Unless the Lord
Put the spirit on it.
exactly. Exactly. You got it, Zay.
Because hey, Esau Edom, he don't show no mercy. If he showed mercy, he wouldn't. Well, just an example, he just hit them schools and all them children. That's no mercy. Hey, you know, hey, like we were just talking about. Hey, leave the kids alone. Leave the hospitals alone.
Right.
You know, only deal with the military and all of that. Nah, they're like, nah, no mercy. Hit everything. Everybody.
Yeah, so that's not a war. They say America's at war with Iran. They're not. Them casualties is not military men.
Right.
It says it's kids.
Yeah,
blowing up
children.
schools, hospitals. That's not war. That's bullying. That's why, again, that distasteful mouth about so-called America around the world is amplified, man.
Yep.
As you quoted earlier, Jeremiah 51:7.
Okay.
They have be that golden cup. This is how they police the world, man. If you don't agree with them and kiss their ass, they're going to bomb you.
Yeah.
Look at, who do you think is next? Turkey?
Right.
So these nations are gathering together behind the scenes. It's like, yo, we got to do something about this bitch.
Right.
It's
Nah,
facts.
yeah, for real.
And y'all see that one dude that was going around in Jersey to one of those ish communities, and he was like just talking, interviewing everybody, like, yo, y'all like, you know, why y'all being so crooked, rough, you know? And you know, they try to cancel him. They were saying, you know, you're being anti. And he's like, yo, anytime somebody opens their mouth and say something that's anti, this, that, people are realizing who the wicked is, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's these small hats, man.
And like I said, they're the only one that consider themselves a biblical nationality.
Yeah.
Right.
Everybody else is just made up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What they call us goyim.
Yeah,
Mhm.
boy,
Yeah.
Yep.
Cattle.
Hey, y'all seen that dude? Slack real quick. That dude, he be going around whenever he see a white person, like he'll snatch his kids up.
Yep.
or he'll
He got the
snatch
dreads.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or he'll be in the apartment complex and be like, hey, I'm sorry, do you live here?
Yeah.
Are you supposed to be here? I live here. I never seen you before.
Yeah.
But he'll be saying that the Edomites.
Yeah.
But you know, how Edomites like to bother Jake in their own neighborhood. Do you live in this neighborhood?
Yeah.
Jake peacefully fishing in a lake he allowed to fish at, and they coming to go out their way to bother that man.
Yeah. This made me think about that though. That's the kingdom though.
Oh, thanks.
That's gonna be. I mean, Esau ain't gonna be that close to us, but you know, the heathen nations, you know. Nah, Esau ain't gonna, man,
He ain't gonna have his own land. He ain't gonna have nothing.
nothing. I don't even want to run my animals.
He ain't gonna have nothing.
Job said.
Yeah.
Hey, did y'all see a brother shared it? He goes, hopefully let. An Edomite got sent to jail because they caught him having sexual acts with a dead deer.
Come on, man.
Yep. And he went to jail. A dead deer. That's Esau Edom. The vilest of the earth.
You got it, Zay. Ugh.
This is madness.
This is the book of James, chapter 1 and verse 13. Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. For Yahweh Shem Yahushai cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempteth he any man.
That's right.
But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed.
There you go. Hey, watch your. I thought he was getting in that truck. Yeah, man. That's the spiritual demon Satan. That's his job.
Yeah.
You know. That's his job, man.
Hey, and the scripts say, the Lord won't give you more than you can bear. So technically, you can't even be tempted more than you can handle. You know what I'm saying? Like you could still have a chance to say yay or nay, because you know you won't be tempted more than you can handle.
I got something real quick.
It's a light at the end of the tunnel, right? It might be difficult, you know, it might be uncomfortable, but there is a way, there is a chance.
Yep. I just want to back up what I said. This is Matthew chapter 4. It says, then was Yahushua led up from the spirit into the wilderness, right? To be. Yep, this is Matthew 4 and 1. Then was Yahushua led up from the spirit into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil, right? So, like we were saying, Satan is a tempter, man. All right? It says, and when he fasted 40 days and 40 nights, he was afterwards and hungered. And when the tempter came to him, he said, if thou be the son of Yahweh, command, shalom, bro, command that these stones be made bread. So the point I'm just hitting home here is that Satan is the tempter, man. And he always tries to get you at your weakest point. Woman left you, jobless, you know, they repoed your car, you haven't talked to your child in a month, 2 months, you know, whatever the case may be, man. That's when Satan want to hit you. But we got to remember Yahushua. Understanding the process, understanding what? That was not his time. What got? See that, Mike?
I was thinking about the word temptation in Revelation 3 and 10 is perismos, which inward agitation.
Yep.
You know, Satan's supposed to plant that seed until it sticks. You know, but if you don't give him ground for it, that's what it's saying. Resist the devil, shall flee. It's not going to grow. You know, that bitter root of doubt, pride, and whatever the hell. If the seed don't conceive, it don't have no fruit. You know, so Satan tries to plant them seeds, little here, little there. And inward agitation, you get off your character, you get off your pivot, and you lose yourself for a second. That's that inward agitation to what? To sin. Which is that burning. You know, you heard about burning their lust in the book of Romans. Talking about men, laying with men, doing things that are unseemly. It's a burning. That's that inward agitation. So it'll only be fulfilled if you give life to it, man. You start feeding it, you start watering it. You know, you start getting into it, and you get like what? It says when sin has conceived, it brings forth death. It runs its course, and you ultimately die, man. That's what Satan's job to do, man, to get you out there squared, man.
And it don't be an overnight thing. It be like over time, you plant the seed in gradualism. You know, you might be good at this point. Like I said, it hits you with that seed been planted, but it won't sprout until you at your lowest point.
Yeah, scriptures say, Sirach 3rd chapter, many are deceived by their own vain opinion. Evil suspicion of overthrowing their thoughts, roughly paraphrasing. Once that thought, that seed is planted, like y'all say, stuff will happen where it starts being watered. What you giving your time to? What you giving your energy to?
Yeah, facts. The Lord ain't coming back. You know, that's just a seed, you know? Eventually, like you said, at your weakest point, he said, yeah, the Lord ain't coming back. Then you take the garment off, and you back in the world.
With a bag.
Took the bag.
You know?
You bent over. Got your hair blonde. Got fingernail pink.
You leaning in the G-Wagon.
Yeah, you in the G-Wagon. I'll show you how low level.
With the fitted cap on.
This ain't the first time he did it. You remember the first one he did
with
the
rap song.
with the Benz.
He had a music
he had
video.
the Benz.
It's carnal, man.
Where them guys at? What? Look, they just left the flock.
They left the flock.
They see it.
I'm good. Like he prophesied. He told you
Yep.
what he's gonna do.
Yep.
When I'm done with this YouTube shit, I'm gonna be straight. This nigga was talking from the heart.
Yep.
He meant that shit.
So the campaign, y'all don't do it?
They got their little whatever something ministries, but they not.
Yeah,
That's like before. He's
yeah.
gone.
Yep.
He adopted the rest of the nations, and now he's getting that paycheck.
Yep.
Like you said, if I want to get some bread,
Yep.
I'm gonna talk about saving the nations.
That's
he
it.
told you.
He told you.
What Alizé said. I don't know why they believe me. I've been that nigga. Whatever the fuck he was saying, he was trying to in his face. Why the Hebrew Israelite community is toxic. To excuse his
madness, yeah.
He said, I don't know why they followed me. I've always been that Hoover crib. I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
They tell you what they about.
Yep.
And he technically was.
He was about that shit.
He was saying that shit in years ago in the gate. He was claiming that shit. He was claiming it.
Damn. You guys,
1 James 14. But every man is tempted, and when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed, then when lust have conceived, it bringeth forth sin. And sin, when it is finished, bringeth forth death. Do not err, my beloved brethren.
So you get isolated. You know, you quoted earlier, the bar about Satan designed to sift you. You know, Satan has a wrong lion walking about seeking whom he may devour. Well, when the lion hunts, what they do, they isolate you. They're not taking on the whole pack. They stalk you, they'll watch you, and they'll cause confusion, right? They'll scurry the pack, and then they find out the weakest link. And the weakest link always find themselves by themselves. How the fuck you end up by yourself?
Yep.
And that's how they hunt, man. They cut you off.
not watching.
And they watch you.
No, the weak link not watching.
Oh, they're not watching.
Well, that too, though.
They get separated. They still be young.
Yeah.
You know, the mom, she's scared and shit.
Or just gave birth.
Just gave birth. Fuck that little nigga.
Just got wounded. Like a lion stalking you. When you strong and healthy, it go fall back. But as soon as it's they leg fucked up, they got a limp going on. Oh, okay, right now the time he weak. Get him.
That's smart.
Just like with wolves, lions, whatever. You know. That's Satan. Oh, he weak right now. He tender. He in his feelings. Get him right now.
Yep, he by himself.
He just went through a heartbreak. Hit him right now with temptation.
Take a heed that thou knowest the state of thy flock.
Yep, it says drawn away. Yeah, that's a good point. You
Yep.
get drawn away, you stray away from the pack. You start, getting this thought that you could do it on your own or whatever. You built up yourself. You figured it all out.
I'm gonna be the lone wolf.
The lone wolf. I can do this shit on my own, right by myself. And guess what? You get attacked.
Yeah.
You find out you really wasn't built up.
Okay, so where we at? That was it? So, did you guys on Corrupt?
I was going back on the war thing, but we didn't like it.
Let's get back on it.
Okay, got it.
This is the time we're living in.
Yeah,
Because we're really waiting on, a few prophecies. Jacob's trouble, World War III, the issuing of the chip.
And like we getting back on the war, in the news and articles is coming out, Trump has said, this brother shared it earlier, Trump said that America is prepared to lose lives, due to this war. When the last time they said some shit like that, that America's prepared, that Trump is prepared to look. He on the mic recording.
That's what the clips that hit on Reddit, on the internet, get deleted because the Lord got it recorded.
Yep. Damn.
Shit, what the fuck? Oh yeah. It's getting nice outside. It's about to be hella distraction. Yeah. But yeah, when the last time y'all heard Trump say that America is prepared to lose lives? I can't remember the last time he said that. Y'all, like he said that. We prepared to lose lives. So that means his body's gonna be dropping. And Esau Edom, he the type to take out his own and then blame it on somebody else. Esau Edom could cause a so-called T attack or an event where Americans is unalive and then point the fingers at Iran and say Iran did it when Iran really didn't even do it. This is who we dealing with.
Yeah, his game plan never changes. Everything he got, it's just, he stole ideas from any and everybody. Nothing original with this devil, man. And everyone's catching on to it. got it, Karab.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, and verse 6.
Yep. Start at 3.
God. It says, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world?
Right, the end of this man's rulership, really. All right. That's always been on the mind of prophets. You know, look, if the kingdom of heaven's for us, you know, when we gonna, you know, get this thing popping, get this thing rolling. Up until now, we're saying it now. But we know in these times that certain prophecies have to come to fruition. All right, so we're patiently waiting and we're hastening the day.
And it says signs.
Yep.
What is say that, bring it prayer again? What should be the signs? Oh, yeah, start from top.
Matthew 24 and 3, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world?
When shall these things be, and what shall be the signs of thy comings of the end of the world? It's a
total lunar eclipse or blood moon will occur March 3rd, which is next week.
Tuesday.
A
few days.
Featuring 58 minutes of totality where the moon turns a deep coppery red.
And that's going to be the last blood moon until 2028. That's going to be the last blood moon for 2 years. That's a sign. That's a sign, right? That's gonna be the last blood moon for the next 2 years. And tonight, it's a planetary alignment.
You know those prognosticators and the stargazers will be on.
Yeah. That's signs in the heavens. So we got a blood moon. So we got a blood moon coming in Tuesday, which is gonna be the last blood moon for the next 2 years. And we have a planetary alignment tonight. And last night, Trump attacked Iran. And the Passover is next month. It's a lot going on right now. If you got eyes to see and ears to hear, it's a lot happening. It's a lot going on. You got wars, you got rumors of wars, you got signs in the heavens. You know, you got Esau Edom letting it be known what his plans is with this AI. You still got to worry about the next pandemic. The signs is signing. And then you got the other stuff on the side with these Israelite camps and people selling out, and it's it's shit.
Was you reading? No. Oh, Crow was reading. Go ahead.
Okay, Kyle.
No, make your statement.
The signs is signing. You got eyes to see, you can see. If you got ears to hear, you can hear. I mean, damn, Trump just said they prepared to have Americans start losing lives. But you know, people in the world, they ain't gonna pay no mind to that. You got it, bro.
Verse 4, and Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you.
Right, because you're gonna have deceivers, man. All right, we were just talking about one of those camps, man. The Genesis boys, right? Deceived. They deceive a lot of jakes, man. And that's blood on their hands. At least they repent. But the odds, I mean, we don't see that. Seeing that they more than likely took the bag, man. You got it. It was Mike, how you?
That was green. Go ahead.
Oh,
They definitely took that.
oh yeah. You see, but you see the fit. Yeah, you see the outfit. You know, everything was clean.
You look like a pastor now. It's true.
And they all act the same when they took that bag. They all say the same shit. Look at my car, look at my clothes.
Yep.
Yep. Nigga, that's all that.
Like a rapper.
Yeah.
Yep.
Trying to be the next Creflo Dollar.
Yep. But you look, them niggas need to be bigger than Creflo Dollar.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I'm saying? Creflo was giving you straight lies. They were giving you some truth. You know what I'm saying? Damn. They should have been like, no, I want to be bigger than every Christian pastor.
Matthew 24:5. Did I already read that? Oh, my bad. Matthew 24:5. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many.
Right, go ahead.
And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
Right, once again, and we're gonna have to touch on the Lord willing, the hour of temptation to try all men. You know, you got these guys in these other camps, you know, talking about, oh, we're gonna be home soon. You know, the war's kicking off. My guy, what about the hour of temptation?
Right.
You think you're just gonna be beamed up? You gotta prove that that's gonna be the last proving that you have to do to Yahweh Shem Shai. What you mean?
The final test.
Yeah. And we're being prepared for it now. We're preparing the congregation, the hopeful elect.
Hey, we just prepare your minds. We preparing our minds for the hour. That's the thing. We preparing our minds through the Spirit for the hour of temptation. We preparing our mind through the Spirit to see mass death, to see 10,000 this side, 1,000 on this side. We're preparing our minds to endure pestilences and famines, and Esau, Edom coming down with great wrath. These people are not preparing their minds because their minds is focused on fulfilling the lust of the flesh.
You got something to say? Bring it out real quick.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 6 and verse 7. If thou wouldest get us a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him. For some man is a friend for his own occasion and will not abide in the day of trouble.
Read that again.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 6 and verse 7, and it reads, if thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him.
I'll break it down, but what was the point of why you brought that up?
Yeah, I was. What was in your
What was the
mind?
thought process?
Yeah.
You know, because we got to be proven by the Lord. You know what I'm saying? He can't be hasty to credit us with, you know, stuff that we, you know, haven't been proven. And then the second part, for some man is a friend for his own occasion. You know, just like those Israelites selling out. And they're not going to buy in the day of trouble.
Yep, yeah. Like the skill, you gotta prove your friends and prove your leaders before you decide to follow them or think they're friends. You gotta prove them first.
Okay. So what we at, Corrupt?
Verse 7. This is Matthew. Well, yeah, I'll start at verse 7 again.
Yeah.
Matthew 24 and 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom.
This is end time prophecy we're talking about here, right? We're living in Bible times. What's today? February 28th? Yeah, we're still living in biblical times, man. You know? She said Jesus, what?
Yeah, Jesus loves it.
Yeah, well, you know, who they call Jesus loves us, right? But he don't love everybody. Go ahead, Corral, you got it.
Matthew 24 and 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom.
Right.
And there shall be famines.
Yeah, different famines across the world, man. And it's really going to hit this place hard because all these people know how to do is eat, right?
Because, you know, again, going to the stuff that's happening around the world, it's all it's a chain of events.
Yep.
Like you said about energy, how you get gas in your car. Well, what you got to do is watch the Strait of Hormuz now, because if they got war over there in Iran, that means gas prices are going to go up. Cost of business is going to go up.
It's like, look at Cuba.
Cuba, yeah.
They're living in the fucking ancient times, bro. They gotta, and look, the Latin countries like, all right, we gotta do something about this now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they decades behind.
Hospitals, people are dying. Every day, kids go to school, lights are out.
I'm about to say blackouts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people are dying in Cuba, man.
Yeah, kind of. If I may add too.
Real fast, that's what, Vanessa, the forgotten mean to forget,
Yeah, made to forget.
made to forget. That tribe's been made to forget, man. You know? But they gonna overcome. Slack it, Corral, you got it.
No, I was saying like Russia was sending ships down there to even help them out a few years ago, and they couldn't get through the waters.
Yeah.
Because the U.S. was blocking them.
Yep.
So, there's their help.
Slack it, Mike. You got it.
No, that's it. It's the logistical chain that you get your goods from is real fragile. The influx of stuff we see in the markets, go to the grocery store, a bunch of TVs, a bunch of food. Well, you have about a week of supply of water and bread, and in panic that happens in hours, man. So, again, when a war's happening, like people, again, they watch on the screen, they see a lot of people speed up on what's going on in Iran, they don't understand it's going to affect you.
Exactly.
It's going to affect your pockets. War is not a cheap game to play. And people, we pay the price. The taxes and all these things that are going on, we end up paying for it, man. Whether you realize it or not, we're funding what the government's pushing, man. Because now they don't have to ask for your permission to go to war. You just prove that. Because it's supposed to go through Congress to declare war. There's no declared wars. You just do what the hell they want to do.
Skipping all over that.
Yeah, and then and what they do is they'll make you believe that they're the villain, because they have to vilify who can attack. Because why would you agree with what they're doing, man?
Right.
Most people just robot and parrot what they hear on the news cycles. Oh, Iran, the regime change. They're terrible people.
Yep.
They got weapons of mass destruction. The same thing with Iraq. Same thing with with Afghanistan. It's the same thing. He can't prove it.
Right.
If Iran had nukes, they would have been used it.
Exactly.
Right. Oh yeah, for sure.
Like, they know what's coming. No one just use it.
Yep.
They don't have any. Because again, that's the whole point. They want to make you believe the narrative, so what? Because that's what we're going into, man.
Right.
Time of great deception, man.
You gotta remember, who owns the media to tell you
The small hats.
exactly. So
that's a perfect point. The small hats own the media outlets.
Yep.
Who's bombing Iran? The small hats.
There
That
you go.
so-called America, man.
Yep.
So why would they tell themselves what they're doing over there, man?
Right.
They want a Rothschild-owned central bank over there. Simple, man. Regime change. It's all about money, resources.
Right.
It's not about
Control.
morals. Trump said, about his, because they asked him a question about his power. He said, my morals. He said, my morals. Not the law, not the law of the land, not the Constitution, not the governing bodies. Me, nigga. When I declare what's right. My morals gonna stop me from doing bad stuff. I don't need, because remember the talking point is about international law. Ain't no international law. That's what nigga said.
Right.
The law is my morals. So
Damn.
the same guy that
How
said that
I
to
feel.
you, yes, the same guy that said it to you, guess what? He's on them epi files.
Yep.
So here he's trying to tell you about these guys are terrible, they're killing kids, doing this and that in Iran. What the hell y'all doing over here on the islands?
Exactly.
It's hypocritical nation. That's Isaiah the 10th chapter,
That's
man.
it.
But you know why? Because the saying is, might is right. Esau's in power, so he's right. But he's obviously wrong. But he's in power, that's why he can do what he can do.
Yep.
That's what the Lord gotta take him, man.
Hey, I mean, come on now. Didn't he declare himself chairman for life?
Right.
For the
The peace shit.
for the peace. How you
Treaty-
declare yourself chairman for life?
Yep.
Talking about peace and he bombing somebody.
Oh, man,
He sat down and said, I'm the one that's gonna control this for life.
He's a demon. Because
Yep.
Iran and the U.S. were in Geneva. They were supposed to be chopping it up. They're here. They're over there now. He did the same shit he did a couple months ago. Trying to talk about peace deals and then bomb your shit.
Yep.
That's the book of Isaiah,
Yeah.
man.
When they just say peace and safety, then sudden
Peace and
destruction.
safety.
You
Yeah,
got
go
it.
ahead.
Bring it out.
This is the book. Started at the top of just started.
Hey, look, Gad and Reuben better get right. Gad and Judah.
Yeah.
That was
He
good.
saw me say
Yeah.
Native American. He goes,
Yeah.
Hey, bro, you gotta get rid of
You
it.
better get right. You gonna be flying through with that skateboard trying to
Yeah. Kick push like Luke. Hey, that's Luke.
I know, right? Kick, push. You
First
got it.
Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 1. It says, but of the times and seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night.
Yep. So again, we have the bigger picture.
Yep.
Because again, our faith is based on news cycles. We don't need to see the news articles to believe what's happening, man.
Right.
We know that, again, the Lord's bringing this place to a close, man. Prophecy. That's why it's important to stick to the script. Because again, with these narratives and stuff that pops on the news, which stuff is happening.
Yeah.
What we should be watching is the reaction, like Bill's talking about. Now because Iran's paying as a boogeyman and the world accepts it, now here comes false flags. Now here comes black swans. Here comes more control.
Yep.
You know? more ways to, as he said, never let a good crisis go to waste.
Right.
He's gonna take advantage. You think Esau just gonna lay down and just No, he's gonna take full advantage of the
Full
situation,
advantage.
man. You know how much money's going into this operation? Bro, for weeks, because again, you have to watch this devil, man, for weeks. To do an operation like that, it takes a lot of energy and movement to get all these military equipment over there, man.
Everything in
Iran
place.
is not next door.
But you know what's crazy? We've been watching.
That's the point. That's the point.
Yeah, we know about the ships. The ships getting sent over there. We know about the aircrafts getting sent over there. We know about all of that.
Just give it to me. That's that bitch right there.
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh, no, yeah. We've been watching for years, but you know, for the last recent months, we've been watching them sending threats. Hey, we go. I mean, America, Israel, they've been saying they was gonna strike Iran again. They've been saying that for months, that they was gonna hit Iran again. It been fighting words, you know, but it's only so long. It's only so long the fighting words go on, you know, until somebody do something.
Right. Bring it out, Zay.
1 Thessalonians 5 and verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them.
Didn't that happen to Iran? They was talking about peace and safety. Everybody wants peace. Who doesn't want peace? East. Everybody in the world wants peace except for East.
Yeah, exactly.
Esau don't want peace. It's bad business for him. He's a warlord, man.
Yep.
This man makes money off of war. The saying about war is a racket.
Yeah.
Again, these elites are behind the war. Nobody just goes to war like we need money. It's a baker's war. That's why war is a racket, man. It's about profit. Racketeering.
Yeah, scripture says the proud man needs to keep it at home.
Oh, yeah.
Because you got to remember, this man has a blessing. His sword. What good is it just sitting there? You know what I'm saying? You got a nice, you know, gun or a sword.
Yep.
You know, if you're not putting it to use, it's like, you know?
He gonna keep using it until someone stop it. That's that James Wilder right hand. He gonna keep throwing that bitch until somebody outbox him. That's Esau, man. He gonna keep using his blessing until he figure it out, man. But he's not gonna figure it out. The Lord gonna figure it out for you.
Yep.
Hey, and even with that gun put a spirit on Jake too.
Hey,
I've seen it. I've seen it.
I want to hit that point that Mike Allen's hit. You know.
Yeah, I've seen it and heard about it. You know, Jake get that gun. Now all of a sudden, you know, he looking for some shit to jump off. Now he wanna shoot somebody, or he waiting to shoot somebody. Man, I've been waiting to shoot somebody.
Forget the music, the vibration of that music.
Oh yeah.
Of the music.
Yeah. Which the small hats are behind that.
Behind all that shit.
Yep.
You don't see that in country music.
Oh boy.
One of days.
It's
Get nice outside.
I tell you, man. The only time these women really need to open their mouth up when they, you know,
That's it.
they blessing the God. Other than that, man, you know.
And with the Hebrew Israelite situation, I just seen it been a lot of interviews. You know, Real Life? You know, I be having them interviews. The same platforms they be interviewing like gangsters, gangbangers, and prison stories and shit like that. Now it's Israelites like Tazariak and other people on those platforms doing interviews now too. So now it's out there.
Yeah, it's out there.
You know, it's out there now. You know.
Go ahead, hit that point real fast. It's in 6 13, because the Lord's going to have to stop Esau. Start at the top.
Okay,
He ain't finished.
Yeah, finish it off.
1 Thessalonians 5 and 3.
Yep.
But when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
That's it. They're not going to escape, man. All right. And like you was going to, Mike Allah, you know, until someone takes that, you know, pretty much the power from him. And Yahweh Shah is going to do that when he returns, man. That's why the scriptures say, wait ye upon me until I rise up to the prey. The Lord's going to get down, man. The angel's going to get down. Whenever you finish, Karab, take your time.
Oh, I'm good. I got you. They got some pulp in it. It's good. Second entrance. I got it like my man's cool.
Mango or something.
Yeah, mango. Second entrance 13 and 1. And it came to pass after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night. And lo, there arose a wind from the sea that it moved all the waves thereof. And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. And when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him.
Yeah, it's talking about Yahweh Shai and the angels, man. All things trembled, terrified, right? Now, if we're still around, we're going to be in awe. We're not going to be afraid as like these other people will be, man.
We're going to rejoice.
We're going to know that that's the chariots of the Lord. That's, Lord willing, our salvation to fuck up out of here, man. And, Slakia, I forgot, was it, the elder, Elder Pashai, you know, out of B-More, was talking about, you know, Esau knows that they have what quote unquote aliens out here, right? But here it is. Why are you building a space program or a war program to fight them? Why is it always gotta be about fighting? Why can't you be in the mindset of let me communicate with them?
Right.
Because they know. Let me communicate and try to make some type of peace and see what's, you know. Your first thing is to shoot some shit, man. You know?
Shoot first, ask questions later.
Yeah.
It already been proven that it don't work. Hellfire missiles going straight through the chariots.
Yeah. Yep.
Continuing on, 2nd Ezra 13:4. And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice, like as the earth faileth when it filleth the fire.
And that's what's coming. Isaiah 66 goes into that. About the Lord coming back with fire and his chariots. Roughly paraphrasing. Go ahead.
Verse 5. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea.
Right. So remember what Reagan said, right? That there was a nation, an alien force, all right, will we not stop our fighting and come together and fight against that alien life force? Okay? So they knew back then. They knew back then, man, the chariots were real. Matter of fact, I want to say it was like in the 40s or 50s. I want to say in the 50s. Might have been the 60s. This, a bunch of chariots had surrounded the White House. All right? So Esau knows, man, that's who's going to come and take him out of power, man. They're not worried about Tremaine on the block, Carlos, right? With them big ass fucking dickies on. They're not worried about you niggas, man. They're worried about the true men of the Lord. Because that's where the power is in this word, man.
And
yeah.
you know, since we speaking on the chariots, I'm gonna bring this out because you know this was in the news recently. Almost 4 million files wiped after Donald Trump ordered release of UFO documents. Almost 4 million files were wiped from an online archive just hours after Donald Trump ordered the release of UFO-related documents.
Yeah, and that's as tinfoil hat as it gets, but here it is, your so-called government telling you they exist.
Exactly.
They got information and files on this, man.
Yeah.
Which again, it shows you what they're trying to do, control the narrative. You know, because he knows again something's about to happen, man.
Yep.
You just read, you know, the first verse is Ezra's dreamed a dream after 7 days. It's a complete cycle. 7 means complete.
Yep.
So after a certain amount of time, Esau knows that when his power is at it, you know, it's dwindling.
Yep.
The Lord's gonna come and get him, man.
Yep.
You know, and it says, notice it says that man. It didn't say where's Mary at, Holy Mary.
Right.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
Right.
I thought, you know, it's the Lord in power, man. Being happy all who's on God's son.
Yep.
With the host of heaven.
Yep. And is it a coincidence that soon as Donald Trump say he gonna release information on so-called UFOs, now information and shit mysteriously come up missing?
Right.
or wipe clean. They letting you know UFOs is real, but they just don't want you to know the truth. They don't want you to know what they know.
Yeah.
Cause they know they fucked.
Real fast, I had a dream. I be having dreams, bro, or visions, whatever. And I was on top of this building. It was me and the brother Hawaii, and it was like the sky was like red. It was on this high ass building, and it was a chariot. It's like it was so low that I could touch it, and an angel came out of it. And he was dressed in all black, and it had you know how Ezekiel described the foot. Had that,
Half foot.
Came down and was just gracefully coming down. And then it scared the shit out of me. I was happy, but it scared the shit out of me. And then it went over to like a part on top of the building, and then I woke up from there, and while I was like, yo, did we survive? I mean, what? I was like, yo, yeah, it was just, you know, that's just what happened. But it made me think about that, man. You know, you don't know what they mean. It could just be anything. You know what I'm saying? But it made me think about that, man.
So that means you know for sure there's powerful creatures out there that, again, this devil trying to hide, which is the angels, man.
Yeah.
Angels, man.
And if I may say real quick, you can see why John did what he did, man. Because in that dream, you could feel the power. You know what I'm saying? You could feel it. Let's go back.
And that's why you're going with Joshua. The angel came onto him, which, you know, I think it was perceived as Yahushai, or died for us or for them.
Yeah.
You know, because hey, if you're for them, then we done. And Esau found out they not for him. That's why he got the space before, like you were saying. Like you said, why? If they was on his side, why they not delegate? Why they not sitting at the table at these meetings and talking about the angels and stuff?
Just imagine if Simeon Toko was real. I mean, we know. Right. We don't know for sure, but if that's really the case, this dude he's fucked, man.
Okay, Connor. This is
finish it out so we can move on to something else.
2nd Ezra 13.
But it's look, this is all part of World War III too now.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
2nd Ezra 13 and 5. No, 6. But I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain and flew up upon it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I read it.
Did you miss the part?
2nd Ezra 13 and 5. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea.
Yeah. Think about that. You got all the nations that hate each other coming together to fight against the Lord. So that's how you know it's gonna be a call from the elites to do that.
Yeah.
You know, because they run the whole show. They're gonna tell their people, hey, go fight against that. Go fight against that. Like a war, they're gonna unify to fight against the Lord. It shows again it's an NWO agenda, man. These elites, they control the armies, they control the governments, because they control the money, man.
Right.
So they're gonna say, go fight that. And that's why you read, we're gonna get into it. They're gonna be scared because that's not what they want to do. That's what they're being ordered to do.
Right.
And when you're in the military, you sell your soul, man. You gotta follow them orders, man.
Yep. Yeah, you literally you think you got rights? Sign up for the military. Your life is theirs, bro.
Right.
You are really property. I thought I wasn't that good. I'm messing with you, say.
But it cost $30, you know, right?
How much was it?
22.
Damn.
Shit, still.
And it was to go. It wasn't even a dime.
No drink with it? Damn.
Man, brother, you need to sit down and eat that next time.
Right.
Damn. Yeah, bro. Did you get a bag you want to tell us about? I'm messing with you, brother. I'm messing with you, brother.
Over 6.
Strictly W2s.
but I beheld, and lo, he has graved himself a great mountain and flew up upon it.
Yep.
But I would have seen the region or place whereout the hill was graven, and I could not.
Right, so what when your right mind would say you should go try to fight that? You know, because again, the Lord's presence, you know, you get an idea from Hollywood, which is going to Independence Day, when, you know, the chariot came in, chariots of fire, you know, it's terrifying, man.
Oh, slide real fast. You maybe think about that movie. You seen Arrival?
Arrival.
Yeah, I see
Yeah,
that.
they was like contacting different militaries in different parts of the world too. Like, yo, we, you know, what should we do? Should we attack or, you know?
Yeah. So you better do something. It ain't gonna be worth nothing. It's already written. Can I get a Psalm 2?
And then
I'll get it for you.
And then that movie Arrival, didn't it appear like out of a cloud? I think so.
Just like in the
Yeah,
picture,
probably
they came
did,
out of
yeah.
cloud.
He could appear out of a cloud.
So they read it, you know, they got this.
Yeah, they be knowing.
Yeah.
That movie Nope. With the dude from Get Out. It was a chariot. It looked like a cloud.
Yeah.
It looked like a cloud moving.
And notice those type of movies are called sci-fi, meaning science fiction.
Yep.
That ain't fiction.
Exactly. It's Psalms 2 and 1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing?
Yep. Rage is going to in emotion, but more so going to these philosophies. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? That's Esau and his technocracy, you know, all his philosophies, all the stuff that he's pushing on the world, you know, that's him raging. And the people imagine a vain thing, going to the elites, they're imagining an NWO agenda, man. That's vain, you know? Going to the examples of when the Lord destroyed so-called New World Orders. Rome was a New World Order.
Yep.
The Greek freaks were a New World Order. With Alexander, that was a New World Order. The Lord destroyed it, man. Egypt and Pharaoh, that's a New World Order, so on and so forth, man. Babylon, Nebuchadnezzar, he destroyed them. Yeah, Rome. That's the most close example, because again, the same guy that's in power now, man. The Lord brings that down, man. You know, he brings the counsel of the heathen to naught. Tower of Babel, you know, now he's trying to do it with Wi-Fi. Tower of Babel with Wi-Fi.
Yep.
It's not going to work, man. Because again, the Lord is going to confound you and bring it down. That's what he takes joy in. You're going to read it, man. You're going to laugh, man. This is fun. This is fun.
I got a quick precept for you.
Yes, sir.
Yep, this is 1 Corinthians 3:19 in the NLT. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness to God.
Yep.
As the scriptures say, he traps the wise in the snare of their own cleverness.
Yep.
And again, the Lord knows the thoughts of the wise. He knows that they are worthless.
Yep, they're worthless. I mean, it's not worth a damn, man. Again, you go to these schools, these universities to get so-called educated, you're just really getting taught to be stupid, man. You're being taught not to fear the Lord. Because again, the technology on the left-hand side, sure, you know, it's wisdom, but it's not real wisdom, man.
Right.
It's all, yeah, again, it's enchantments. And all this technology does is a rebel against the Lord.
That's it.
As cool as a car is, it's just rebellious, man. It's dirty.
144.
Tires. All, there you go.
Yep.
Yep. You know, the byproducts of a car, man. You know, the materials it takes to make the car, man. You know, cutting up the car from metal and all this other stuff, that's real destructive, man.
Yep.
And where's all that waste go? Into the earth. It pollutes it, man. So all the stuff you take pleasure in, some way or fashion, is destructive to the earth, man.
Yep.
You know? So again, that's why, again, the Lord said, this wisdom of this world is foolishness, man. What is so smart about damn loud-ass motorcycle?
Right.
What's so smart about trying to fight against the Lord?
Right.
You're not smart about that. Well, when you ever see a Cadell turn around and say, yeah, I'm gonna fight this lion?
Yeah, you never see it.
It's not gonna happen, man. You better run.
Yeah.
Hide.
So going back, Psalms 2 and 1, why did the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? The kings of the earth set themselves and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord.
Yep, so they set themselves, meaning it's an inner circle.
Yep.
You know, it's a big club and you're not in it, man. There's not no outsiders coming in, they keep it in the family to a T, man.
Yep.
Ain't nobody gonna come up in the ranks, you know, you're gonna trailblaze and get up in the seats of the elites. No, you're not, man. You're gonna be a puppet one way or another, man. You know, either you'll be a pawn or you'll be a knight, one or the other, man. You're gonna fall into their agenda, man.
Yep.
Because again, they set themselves. Again, these elite banking families, they're not stretching out their wealth to no other families. Nobody's getting adopted.
Yeah.
You know, if they do, they're gonna be doing some freak offs.
Yeah.
You get adopted by a Rothschild, kiss your ass goodbye, man.
Right.
You know, but again, their whole plan is to come against the Lord. Because they know prophecy is not against them. They're Edomites. Remember, that's the flavor of the week this week. Rothschild. Red shield. But it really means, goes into the house of Esau, man.
Yep.
They know who they are. And they know, again, Esau is no good. That's why they don't want to be called Edom. They don't want to be called Amalek.
I got a lesson taken down this week. Just off of putting that name Edomite in the title.
Oh, yeah.
It's offensive.
Right.
You gotta spell it a different way. You can't just write it.
You just say E or something.
Yeah.
But that shows you he's offended. So it's, there's some truth to it.
It's truth.
It gotta be true.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Yep. Finishing out, it says Psalms 2:2. The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against His anointed, saying, "Let us." You want to read that? Yeah. Let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us.
Yep. He wants to get off he wants to get away from the rule of the Lord. That's why he has the so-called technology. He thinks his technology, he can escape the will of Yahweh Shah.
Yep.
His AI, whatever his imagine. You got some crazy stuff, man. Yep. Some mad scientist stuff, quantum, whatever. It's crazy stuff, man. All to come to naught.
Yes. Speaking of quantum and all the sciencey stuff, information that's come out about how they use CERN and was it something else that pretty much Esau Edom tries to look into the future and see how things is gonna play out, and pretty much everything that played out showed his downfall. I forgot. I just seen the video recently too, but how it'd be like different universes, different realities, different probabilities, and this, that, and the third.
Simulations.
Yeah, different simulations. He tried out pretty much every way, and everything came down to him going down. And it made me think. It make me think of the one Avengers movie when Doctor Strange was sitting there.
Different possibilities.
Yeah, different possibilities, and he was like, pretty much like, it was only like one out of like millions. But Esau Edom don't even got one. It's like you're going down. It's no ifs, ands, or buts, no matter what you do or how you do it.
I got a quick one. This is Daniel 5:25, straight to the point. It says, "And this is the writing that was written, many tekel of horizon. This is the interpretation of the thing. Many Yahweh have numbered thy kingdom and finished it."
Mm-hmm.
Verse 27, "Tekel, thou art weighed in the balance and are found wanting."
Found wanting. And then they say that's what they was CERN. You've been found wanting. Imagine how terrifying that is. You in that field and you dealing with that, and you Esau Edom, and then a message like that come through a portal or from a demon or whatever and say you've been found wanting. So thinking about that shit made hair stand up on the back of your neck. Now imagine you Esau Edom. It's like, oh damn. Then what we gonna do?
Yeah.
Well, shit, man, get the weapons ready. Shit, we Esau Edom knows smoke. He knows smoke, and he know he gonna go down. So you know what, man? Hey, the Lord coming back with the angels. Man, fuck that, man. Yo, we gonna set up a space force. We gonna get all the nations together. We gonna create some lasers, some weapons. We gonna try to figure out a way. And that's the only reason he doing it is because the Lord putting the spirit on him to fight. Because Esau Edom is really terrifying.
And that's why we're gonna go back to that 2 Kings 13 too.
You got it.
You want to say something, Mike?
You read that verse 5. Lord shall laugh at him.
Yeah.
Because Esau's a child, man. You're not threatened by a little kid with a plastic sword, man.
Right. This Psalms 2 and 4 says, "He that sitteth in heaven shall laugh; the Lord shall have them in derision."
Yeah, but that's what's happening now. The Lord, again, it's comical. This is an inside joke, It's not funny to Esau, but it's funny to the Lord because why? He knows the end.
Yep.
It's funny to us because we know the end. It's not going to end well, man. So again, the Lord shall laugh, meaning the Lord got a sense of humor, man. Mm-hmm. It is, he set up the basis of men to rule the planet Earth. That's comic. That's comedy, man. A guy that was a straight booty scratcher,
The real booty scratcher.
Yeah, booty scratcher, man. Praying in the bushes, eating juniper roots, playing with dogs, growling, Whitakers.
Yeah.
Ew, man.
Now he's in power, man. That's funny. You know? And the Lord again dressed him up real nice, man. And how he has the whole world shook. And come to find out again, he was the whole time, he was the basis of men. He was a nobody. He was just set up for an example.
Yep.
You know, and that's what we're finding out, man. People will find out too, man. Again, this so white man Esau Edom is not who he painted himself out to be, man. Right. He has gone too long of this history and trajectory to be in power, man. At least the earth will not exist, man. So the Lord gonna show him something. And that's the thing with Esau. He only respects power. He only respects power. So we know when the curses, the might got taken out of our hands, so we couldn't defend ourselves. You know. So again, that's why we have someone on high, man, an advocate on high. It's saying about having friends in high places. You know the executive, you know the CEO, you know the boss. Well, hey, we know the boss, man.
Right.
Yahushua called us friends, so, now, again, the Lord going to show him real power, and that's why we read in 2 Ezra 13 chapter, man. It's about power, same with the word. People just talking about words, just out here talking. No, man, that's what Apostle Paul said. These words have power, man. That's why it's tied to the name of Yahweh Bashmi Shai. But that was it. You want to go back to that, Ezra's?
All right, this is 2 Ezra 13 and 7. But I would have seen the region or place whereout the hill was graven, and I could not.
Yep. So it's too large, man. Again, a ship that's bigger than the earth. Like, what the hell? What are you gonna do with that?
Right.
If the Lord put this shit in park,
Excuse me.
the Lord driving the shit, he put the shit in reverse, he gonna blow the earth up. So the Lord, again, going to, it's a show of power. Esau likes to go around and puff his chest and ooh, ooh, ooh. Like them old warriors and Spartans and stuff. A lot of those are Jake, Because again, remember we talking about Esau, the man who's in power, You hear America, no, it's Babylon the Great, okay? And same with Rome, you had Jakes in the military. That's a damn shame. You're gonna be in the military, you're gonna be in the Air Force. You got told by the recruiters, this is the best military branch to be in. You're gonna find yourself, whatever year it is, low return, flying in your fucking jet. If they flying jet, who knows, man? With drones and technology. But you're gonna be dealing with Yahushua, man. And that's a bad business, man. That's gonna be the worst branch of the military to be in. Be in the Air Force with the angels up there with the host of heaven. That's terrible. You remember on the growth play football, you little league, you played up. You 13, but you in the 15U, and you looking at the other team, they stand there big as a bitch. You don't want to play them. Same with basketball. Y'all playing up because coach talking about y'all good enough to play with the older teams. You 15, you playing with 17-year-olds. You see niggas like 7 feet tall.
And it's crazy how back then, how two-year difference was a big difference.
Well, because you still growing and shit.
Yeah. But even though 2 years later, it really ain't nothing. But back then,
so look, that's a good point. So imagine the Lord's technology. America's not that old. Esau ain't been in power that long.
Right.
The Lord been doing this from the beginning. He been running shit. The Lord's technology, the same shit that the Israelites seen in Egypt, we're gonna see the same shit in 2020, whatever goes well this year. We'll see. It's gonna be the same shit. Meaning that technology, it's been superior. The Lord been on shit. Now you're catching up to what I've been doing. Same with Esau and his science, and these scientists trying to disprove the Lord. They're just proving the Lord exists more. It's just bad. It don't make no sense. That's how you know the Lord it's a spirit.
Right.
It's outside influence because, again, if it was up to man, nobody wants to go to nuclear war. Why would you go to, I'm in power. Why would I want to go to nuclear war with you? That don't make no sense.
Everybody moves.
Exactly. He cried, like I said. It don't make no sense. Because it's ultimately the Lord has a will, and you cannot resist his will, man. It's like you're trying to wrestle. It's arm wrestling somebody, you just can't.
Yeah.
You can't get it, man.
Yep.
But that's where we are, man. The beautiful thing is, the Lord's for us, man. All right. But I'll keep reading.
This is 2 Ezra 13 and verse 8. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were so afraid, and yet there's fight.
So someone's gonna get an order that they have to deal with that.
Yeah.
Because remember, war, they say it's an old proverb about war. War is old men talking and young men fighting. So you're gonna be 18, 19 years old, 20 years old, getting told to go fight against the creator of the heaven and earth.
Yep.
What the hell? So that's scared, yet there's fight. There's gonna be a spirit on you because again, you tied to who you sold yourself to, man. These military branches, man. Yep. You know, when you swear that oath, you know, and you do all them humiliation rituals. We all got people in the military. You booty naked, walking around and doing humiliation. It's initiation, man. Blood, sweat, and tears. You go AWOL. You know what happens when you go AWOL? You go into military prisons or you getting deleted.
And when you first join, they get that needle and boom, 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 boom. Hit you with all types of injections.
Oh yeah.
You don't know what you get in your body, bro.
Right.
Scary.
Yep. But prophecy has to be fulfilled.
Right.
Somebody has to fill that role. I'm not gonna fight the Lord in the heavens.
Right.
Hell no. And for one, we don't have the military to do so. We don't have the technology. That's what Esau's whole power is, to disprove the Lord. Okay, so give me your best, and I'm gonna show you my best. Really, the Lord just warming up, man.
Yep.
There's an inside joke with Randy Moss. They don't ask Randy. They say, Randy, why you don't stretch? They said, because cheetahs don't stretch.
Damn.
He said, cheetahs don't stretch. You know, but nigga he do be stretching. He just bullshit. Yeah. He's making a point. Like, it's easy.
Yeah.
It's easy. It's just natural. Like, the Lord don't gotta stretch and layup lines. He gonna be doing layup lines and shit.
Practice.
Practice. The Lord gonna say, all right, come on now. You know what time it is, nigga.
Right.
So that's what we are, man. It's about power. The Lord, again, he can come if he wanted to, and if it was written, it's gonna say he's gonna come by pacified, he's gonna come nice and calm and chill, he's gonna be chilling and shit. You know? No, man, he's coming back not as a man, he's coming back pissed off, man.
Yep.
With God-like power, and he's gonna show you something, man. Go ahead.
Verse 9, and lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war.
That's all. Again, showing you he's not coming back as a man. He's not going to grab a gun. He's not going to have grenades. The Lord's not coming with a carnal army. He's coming with a spiritual army. It's the army of heaven. You know, and they don't need to carry weapons of war. Sure, they can have a sword, sure. They don't need a sword. This is Zapdio shit. Right. You know?
Do something to you without even touching.
Plug your mind out. Yeah, like the Boys, or you know, these movies, Incredible.
Hey, remember the movie Watchmen?
Yeah.
With the blue dude, he just go like that and just make your ass.
Miss Manhattan.
Yep, Miss Manhattan. He make your ass explode. He'll make himself huge. He can make himself tiny. He could materialize all over the place. He's basically God.
Right. Exactly. So again, when the Lord seen the multitude of the armies fighting against him, did he get scared? You know, did he say, go get the strap? He just stood there. Easy work, and we're gonna read what's gonna happen, man. We're gonna start zapping.
2 Ezra 13 and 10. But only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire.
The word, it's a commandment. It's a straight power.
Yep.
He's the direct influence of the Heavenly Father in the so-called flesh.
It's crazy.
You know? Isn't that crazy?
It's crazy, man. I can think about it.
He's right there. You think about a telephone, you know, once you get to the end of the telephone, it's all misconstrued. They're talking about ketchup, now he's talking about pizza, whatever. The Lord is right next to the Heavenly Father, on the right-hand side. Like, that's as direct as power as you're going to get, man.
Yep.
You know, and he has the power to host the heavens. He controls the underworld, everything under, beneath. It's his domain. It's just the final puzzle piece is him coming to earth and taking back what's his. You know, starting first with delivering up the elect, man. Because the Lord did get promise of earth, to rule the earth. There's many earths, right? That's a whole other chapter. We're going to find out in the kingdom. Right. Many mansions, but the Lord got unfinished business, so to say, here on the earth, man. You know?
It's curtain out.
Curtain. It's opening this shit up, man.
Yeah.
That's not for Esau.
Yeah. Simple example, okay? Took 6,000 years to make the earth. The Lord made the earth thousands of years ago. You don't think he made other earths or other planets within those thousands of years he's been gone?
He said that.
Yeah.
I go prepare a place for you.
Prepare a place for you.
If it wasn't so, I wouldn't have told you.
Exactly.
Yep. You got Quran.
He been going for he been going for a little over 2,000 years. Come on, man. A little over 2 days. Well, yeah, 2 days. Yeah, 2 days. 2 days to him, but you know, ain't no telling how much been created since then.
Yeah.
That's true. Because even the earth itself is still young. You read about that in Esdras. It's about 12,000 years. The earth is.
Yeah.
You know, so there's
some,
so much work out there.
There's some brand spanking new, fresh off the lot planets out there.
Yep, with no E.
Yeah.
With no Earth with no Esau.
Yeah, no
With
E,
his
no
stinking ass,
pollution.
man. No high-rise buildings, cars, highways, all that bullshit. No, man.
I mean, come on now. We know it's
Supervisors.
Right.
planets out there made out of gold, diamonds,
Yeah, right.
like
Stones we never seen or touched.
stones we never
Colors
seen or
haven't
touched.
so much,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
You know, we're gonna find out.
I forgot what planet it was. I'll be reading this shit. They said it's certain planets that like literally rain diamonds or have storms that pretty much, you know, like elements, you know?
Yeah. Carbon and all that stuff. Yeah.
What's that nigga talking out his ass? You know, he can't see that fucking far.
You know, he probably just
Who knows? Yeah.
Yeah, who knows, but you know.
You can't get it, nigga, so it don't matter.
Yeah, he can't exactly.
It's
But
not
we
yours.
do know gold and all that.
Oh yeah,
outer
oh
space,
yeah,
though.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
elements.
What
Yeah.
about the scientist that said he found Earth, found heaven?
Yeah, he's good claim he found heaven.
Yeah, right.
That's the next question. You ask him what you was smoking.
Yeah.
He found heaven.
That's the next question. Nigga, what you was smoking?
Esau Edom knew where heaven was at. He'll figure out.
Felt heavy.
He'll find a way. Yo,
He'll figure out a way. If Esau Edom knew where heaven was, he'll figure out a way how to get there and fuck it up.
blow the dust out of that collider, and you know,
Right.
get that thing rolling. We need particles. We need a portal.
We need to get there and take it over.
Exactly.
They did that, you know, that anime, Dante's Inferno.
Oh yeah, yeah,
They actually, you know, hell. They went and took over hell, the U.S. government.
yeah.
Come on, man.
I know. This is
I'm saying Esau Edom, he'll do it. Oh, we can get the hell. Oh yeah, we need to go take over that.
We'll take over hell. Nigga, you already did, dog.
Right.
Oh, boy.
Put Satan in that.
All right.
We gonna put Satan in subjection.
Put himself in subjection.
You got it, Karab.
And out of his lips a flaming breath,
Mm-hmm.
and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests.
So pure power. Pure power. He don't need carnal weapons. He is power himself. He's straight up power. Angelic power, man. It's just words can't, like Apostle Paul when he saw the spiritual realm. Words it wasn't lawful. I don't have a word to describe.
Yep.
I can't tell you what the fuck I saw. I don't know what I saw. I just
Right.
know it was crazy. It was great. You know? So again, that influence is coming on the earth. Remember, Heavenly Father is going to send you Yahushua from the heavens, like you said. Which the widow didn't see it. He's talking about seeing heaven. The Lord's coming straight from the heavens, man. A whole other dimension of timeline to what? To do the work, man.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Yeah. If I may say, I think about X-Men, Cyclops with
Yeah.
the eyes. Oh, his name is Scott.
Okay.
Cyclops' name is really Scott.
Scott Summers.
Yeah. Scott, beam me up, Scotty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, we gonna. Well, you know who that real X-Men go back to?
Oh, yeah.
What's his name? The dude that made the X-Men. He told us.
Oh, the scriptures.
You're talking about
Stan
us.
Lee.
Stan Lee, yeah.
Yeah. In the scriptures, yeah, of course. But
Yeah.
Stan Lee, he said that the X-Men was going into Malcolm X and all this.
Oh yeah.
civil rights stuff.
Yeah.
You know, it was Jake.
Yep.
So that's who the X-Men's based off was, the Israel X-Men.
Yep.
So they know. Same with the Greek. Yeah. Same with the Greek gods.
Yep.
You know, Zeus, all them.
Yep.
Those, that's Jake, man.
Yep.
Kal-El, Superman.
Kal-El, yep. All power. All power, that's what it means. So it's Jake. So the real, the kryptonite, man. Sin.
Yeah.
We lost our power. You know, Jake been doing great stuff, man.
Yeah.
2nd Esdras 13 and 11, and they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight, and burned them up every one, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude, nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke.
Yep.
When I saw this, I was afraid.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what's going to happen, man. Imagine that whole group gathered together of the nations of their armies to fight against the Lord, and you're like, damn, they got tanks, they got this, they got, and it just turns to nothing. It's like a Thanos snap, like a
Dust and full of smoke, and they show you that in World of Worlds when people was getting zapped, they just
the clothes coming off.
coals just dropped to the ground and just dust and ashes.
Yep. Dust goes into the ground. Dust, man's on the ground, so he's gonna turn to dust, man.
Earth you go, from the dirt, earth you return.
Yeah, something else like.
Yeah. You was finished with that, Rob?
How far down you want me to keep going?
I mean, that was pretty much the point. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Isaiah 13:6. It says, "How ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt, and they shall be afraid. Pains and sorrows shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman travaileth. They shall be amazed one in another. Their faces shall be as flames. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it."
Cruel, fierce anger. Man,
Cruel goes into bloodthirsty.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, blood goes in the blood there. What did the script say? Many shall bow down to the slaughter. The slain of the Lord shall be many. The Lord will bathe the sword in heaven. I mean, come on, man.
Yep.
Death. The path to destruction is wide and broad. Many there be that go.
Yep. It said, how? Right? That's what these people gonna be doing, man. Many scriptures. What's his name?
I had a precept, but I was.
Oh, go bring it out.
Okay. It's Isaiah 2. I read 11 and 12. Isaiah 2, verse 11. The lofty looks of man shall be humbled.
Yeah, the proud.
Yeah, exactly.
The proud looks, man.
Bro, I knew he was gonna like that one.
Yeah, you know what?
Proud ass stuff.
You got it, Mike. You got it.
It's like, I'll read it again.
Yeah.
Isaiah 2, verse 11.
Getting ahead of myself.
The lofty looks of man shall be humbled, and the haughtiness of men shall be bowed down. And the Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua alone, shall be exalted in that day.
Right, and that's what it's about, you know. And we're heralding in, right, our Savior. All the proud, especially from Esau, Edom, on down to the people, because the scriptures tell you, as the king or the ruler is, so is the people in the city. If I'm paraphrasing, Ecclesiastes the 10th chapter. Everyone's proud, man. There's an old saying, don't have a pot to piss in or the window to throw it out of, man. But they learned that. All right? They learned that from this devil. I can't wait to see the faces of these New Hall Hararis, man.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we can make the God angry.
Right. Talking all that shit
Right.
on the internet.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, who, like, just think about it. The Lord has the earth just sitting in space. The fuck you gonna tell an entity like that, man?
Right.
You gonna be proud about that? They created your ass, man. But once again, they don't believe that, right? They might be still thinking niggas is evolving from monkeys. You know what I'm saying?
Which that all been debunked already.
Oh yeah, it has. But it's like, yo, any and everything but to give credit to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. That's pride. That's pride, man. And scripture tell you that's when one turned his heart from his maker. Yeah, the Lord created all people, but it was a chosen that he chose out of those people he created, man. And it's the people you see on the camera. You know, the ones, the spies, so-called blacks, called Negroes, right? The Spics, the Latinos, and the Native Americans, man. We are his favorite. We are his chosen. That's why everybody hates us, man.
And hey, now think of an artist or a musician, whatever.
Right.
You know, they say this is my favorite piece.
Damn, they killed him. Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali, whatever, is dead.
They killed him.
Damn, they got him.
Damn, that was quick.
So they say.
They deleted him. That's what they say.
Yeah.
He could have took a deal, went back door, but
Yeah.
as reports coming in, he's deleted.
Shit, who up
Yeah.
next?
As that's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
not gonna go nowhere, man. Next in line,
Yeah.
They killed him that quick.
they supposedly bombed it.
Supposedly, that was quick.
Yeah.
That was
The
pretty.
whole operation was gonna be quick. It wasn't gonna be a war, all out, year
Right.
and dragged out. It was gonna be a couple of days of straight hell for Iran till they killed who they wanted to kill.
Yep.
So hey, so Trump went snatched the president of Venezuela and killed the leader of Iran All within what, 2 months?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Under 2 months.
Yeah.
Hey, man, you
Oh, don't forget the Mexican drug cartel leader that's supposed to have files on people buying stuff off that Epstein list.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So they
Oh,
believe
they
him.
got him
Yeah.
fired too?
Because
Yeah.
Trump admitted that he did that.
Damn, hey man, this Edomite active.
Yeah. Yeah.
He active.
Yep.
That's good.
Right. I'll finish it. Isaiah 2, verse 12. It says, "For the day of the Lord Yahweh, Bashemel Shah of hosts, shall be upon everyone that is proud and lofty, and upon everyone that is lifted up, and he shall be brought low."
Yeah. That's why the scripture said the meek shall inherit the earth, man. All right. Everyone is brought proud. The Lord is visiting right now, man. And going to visit them. Damn. Demons, man. I'm telling you.
Car accidents.
Yeah.
Driving stupid.
You know, they start getting hot. You know?
People so thirsty. It's still only February.
Yeah. You know how it is, you get one hot day.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Yeah, the proud and lofty, the Lord going to bring down, because it's really going to the elites, you know, the people in that power seat, man. Because again, when you go into these news stations, best believe Trump will come in the news again talking about, yeah, we got him. Proud, you know?
Yep.
Because no one can check him, man. You know, like what did Rico say on Paid in Full? You sound real tough on the phone, nephew.
Yeah.
You know, you saw talking all that shit, and then when the Lord finally pull up,
That's baby boy.
it's baby boy, it's like, you know, so the Lord gonna pull up on him, man.
Yeah.
You know, sounding real tough on the phone, on the internet, these
Oh,
podcasts,
yeah,
talking shit.
of course, yeah.
You know, talking about we
Keep
can make
that
God-
same energy.
Exactly, exactly. Do that to the Lord. Do a regime change with the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son.
I got something for that.
Go ahead.
Because they're going to be hiding.
Oh yeah.
This Amos 9:2. It says, though they dig into hell, then shall my hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down. Verse 3, and though they hide themselves in the top of Carmel, I will search and take them out thence. And though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, thence will I command the serpent, and he shall bite them. It says, and they shall go into captivity before their enemies. Thence will I command the sword, and it shall slay them. Where am I at? And I will set my eyes upon them for evil and not for good.
And so it don't matter. The outcome's gonna stay the same. You're not gonna overcome it and restart this world after, you know, after you turn to shit. That's what he plans to do. That's why he's hiding, because the earth gonna be completely in chaos.
Yeah.
Ain't nowhere gonna be safe. So he gonna fend for himself. That's why he got his whole backup plan, plan B, PJs, private jets to fly out to these islands and remote places on the earth, because he knows what he's gonna bring is the return of the Lord. And again, he gonna hide for fear, because again, he lost control of the narrative. He's not in power as he thought he was, man.
Yeah, they're probably hiding now.
Probably.
Oh yeah. Hey man, they gonna be up on the ground before they gonna know before the missiles get to fly. They gonna be well tucked away in their military bunkers.
Yeah.
And in the recent weeks, months, and days, they you know, it could be true, could be false. They said it's possibly something waking up. Leviathan or Godzilla or whatever, something could possibly be waking up around the Venezuela, Antarctica area that Esau Edom know about. So I mean, you know, it could be true. It could not be true. You know, you never know. You know, but you know, they say it's something massive.
You know, Leviathan's there.
Yeah, they know, and they said it's something pretty much the size of a continent there.
Yeah, damn. Yeah, he not coming out to the end, because if Leviathan didn't show up, your house shit don't gotta come back. If Leviathan pull up too soon, he gonna burn this bitch to a crisp. We'll read about Leviathan. Behemoth, yeah, they just going to dinosaurs.
That's where they got Godzilla from.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But-
Yes, so
but-
we know it's there.
Yeah.
But by what I've seen, like I said, it could be true, it could not be true. By what I've seen, this made Godzilla look like
A puppy.
a puppy, a baby.
Well, you got a dog at your crib, so you don't think the Lord got pets?
Yeah, I'm saying like,
The Lord got a pet.
Is that it?
Yeah, you
What's
talking
that?
about this right here? We seen the same thing?
The Lord gonna send the dogs on you.
I seen
And it's
something
more than one.
damn like that. So you're like the size of a continent,
more than
you know?
one.
Yeah, yeah, it's more than one, yeah.
More than one.
So that shows you, hey, maybe the Earth.
That might just be the big one.
But
little
look,
ones.
but if that thing is that big, supposedly that means the Earth is bigger than what is being told.
Exactly. Of course.
The depths of the sea, they don't even know it.
That's what I'm saying.
If it's something, if it's a creature the size of a continent, the Earth is massive.
Yeah.
But they want you to think it's small. Because they hide this shit.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I don't know if you've seen it, but there's maps where they say the Earth is certain parts of the Earth. That's it. I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, you know, they got different
Well,
worlds
the
surrounded
ice
by
shelf.
walls.
Yeah,
and
past the Antarctica.
you know,
Yeah.
continents here, continents over here, continents over there.
Right.
It might just be all just one big ass planet.
We'll find out.
Yeah,
we go find out.
Yep.
But that's it on Isaiah 2. He was
Because of course we know the Lord wouldn't allow Esau Edom to fuck up the entire planet.
Right. Give me. What did you have?
Isaiah 47 and 10.
Okay, bring that out and then we'll just pull from there.
Okay, come on. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 47 and verse 10. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness.
probably start from the top.
Yeah, you gotta go.
Yeah, start from the
All right, got you.
Sit in the dust.
Yeah.
It's over, Esau.
It's over.
Like,
The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee.
yeah.
He's in go. He don't got no stop button. He just gotta keep going.
Yeah.
He's gotta keep going.
And the jaws of bunny.
That's it.
Isaiah 47 and 1. Come down and sit in the dust,
That's spirit.
O virgin daughter of Babylon.
Mm-hmm.
Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans.
Old daughter, old
Yep.
virgin daughter, is going to Babylon the Great, so-called America. It's in the dust is a confusion because, again, you know, as far as on the bigger picture scale, the Lord is looking at Esau, again, like, you're not doing nothing besides what I want you to do.
Right.
You know, so again, Esau think he's forward himself in his NWO agenda and pushing what he thinks is victories. You know, you got Venezuelan president, he's over there doing his thing in Iran, whatever's next, maybe he starts messing with Turkey, you know, he starts more practice with Russia, messing around with China, right? Yeah, Taiwan, you know, and he's like, yeah, I'm about to, well, it says the book of Job, he's about to fill his belly.
Right. Esau's acting like Denzel from the end of Training Day.
Oh yeah,
He spazzed on everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody, yo, you finished, dude. It's a
Right,
wrap.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm ready for this shit.
Yeah.
And who killed him? Who did he owe money to?
Russians. The Russians. Yep. Yep. Wow.
For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
Yep, and that's what's happening. So-called America used to be precious
Yep.
around the world, man. You about so-called America, you think about a sweet place. How they told you it's paid with gold.
Yeah.
Come over there, they treat immigrants well. They give you land of opportunity. You come make a life out of here, have a family. Your house, you got benefits. You can roam the streets. You don't have to worry about getting robbed, mugged,
Right.
killed. You know.
It was a song back in the day. It was called well, I don't know what it was called, but it was like Living in America.
James Brown.
Yeah, I remember that song.
Yeah.
It was it was to a lot of movies too. Yeah.
Yep. Talking about everybody want to go to San Francisco. Everybody want to go to New York City.
Yeah.
Everybody want to go to Miami. You know?
Mhm.
Now, what you read, you know, as far as tourism in America, that shit is at an all-time low. Nobody wants to come over here. Why would you?
Speaking of that, a lot of these hotels are doing away with their whole free breakfast and all that stuff because no one's coming.
No one's coming.
You know what I'm saying? So it's hitting their pockets. They're like, yo, we're not doing that no more.
Yep.
I saw an article on that.
Yep, because it's happening, man.
Yep.
The rest of the world is waking up to the mass of the so-called country, man. Because why? We're at the end of the cycle, man. This place is going down.
It's slacking real fast. I also saw something on the hotels where people are really living in hotels now because it's cheaper than.
Living in rent and shit.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
I know there's people here that be living in rooms.
They come clean your room. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Yeah.
It's true. Yeah. Well, for the most part, people are ending up homeless. Now you're gonna be homeless, man. You know, people. Well, a lot of people are. Shit, even us, man. We are paycheck too for being homeless, man.
Yep.
You miss work for 3 weeks.
Oh.
You're done, man.
You in trouble. And here in North Carolina, if you like over like about 10 days later on your rent, they sending out eviction notice.
Oh yeah. We want to see you in court.
Yeah.
Dang.
You can't even get you can't even get a full month behind on rent.
Mm-mm.
Oh, hell.
You just be late. You just be not even 2 weeks late. They ready to kick your ass out.
Esau bought his bread down here.
Yeah, man, that's great. That's crazy. Cause up north, you know, you be months behind before you know they go through the process of the orders and all. Like 6 months. Here they sending that shit out in 2 of the week.
Yo, I don't want to digress anymore, but I gotta bring this out. Somebody told me, and it was a white person. I think I said this before, but one of their family members haven't paid not rent, but a mortgage in over 20 years.
Damn.
They know someone that keeps putting their file work every time they gotta go to court on the bottom of all, yeah. So they've been balling for like 20 years.
Damn.
That's how these mites be getting over, man.
They play games.
Yeah.
And what you know is who you know.
Exactly.
Before we get off of that, you remember during the pandemic where they was giving people time to like months and months not to pay rent.
Oh,
And
man.
then when that shit came back around, I think the renter agencies couldn't even kick nobody out after.
Right.
Yeah. Then when it come time for them to re-up, they ain't had no money. Like,
Yep.
I mean, you know, most of them are our people too.
Yep.
Oh, I know some of those some Edomites. They
Yeah, I'm just saying, like,
I know.
yeah, I know.
do.
I mean,
Like,
you know how Jake just abuse stuff, just like trying to.
Oh yeah, Jake
Try to
could have paid rent. Just like, oh, we ain't gotta pay rent. Oh, so all right. Just kept that money and then still ended up broke.
Brand new cars,
Brand new
Jordans,
cars, Jordans. So, there was fucking empty Henny and Patron bottles everywhere where I lived at.
everything.
It was crashing rentals.
Damn.
It was bugging during that time.
Yeah.
you got it, corrupt.
Kind of, Isaiah 47:2. Take the millstones and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers.
Yep, and that's what's happening. Exposure. Because again, you'll find out this place hasn't been really what it's been paid out to be. You know, especially with your leaders. You know, you think about American politicians, they're supposed to be patriotic and they're supposed to be for the people, and things of that nature, man. Well, they getting deals and paid outs by the small hats.
Right, and it, like, do you know the average salary of
People in Congress,
Yeah.
they make bread.
they make bread, but a lot of it's inside. You know what I'm
Most they
saying?
get all their bread from
Yeah, you become a millionaire after a couple. You know what I'm saying?
Nancy Pelosi is one.
Yeah,
They become millionaires when they come into office.
exactly.
You know? None of that money funnels back to the country. Why
None
would
of it.
People become politicians to get rich.
That's it.
You know, to forward their careers. You know, because most of the time after the career's done, that's when they really start making money. They become consultants.
Yep.
You know, they don't. You know, because it's like you said, the salary they get by the government is not really that much. I mean, it is, but it's not. The president,
Right.
100,000. That ain't shit.
Did you hear about what happened with Duke Energy? So back last year,
They got bought out, right? And then they could like raise prices and shit like that.
well, they raised the prices and overcharged people to build this new facility, which was illegal. So, you know how Esau does. Was it Isaiah 10:1, that wasn't the decree on righteous decrees? They, you know, behind the scenes, changed the law, so now Duke Energy ain't got to pay back nobody nothing.
Man, bullshit.
I did a lesson on it, man. She had me fucking tight. So one Escovite family was had a monthly Duke bill fucking 2 G's.
What? Damn.
She was like, how am I supposed to pay my health insurance? How am I supposed to eat? And the husband sitting back there looking dumb as shit, like, cause you know he the one fucking probably paying for the shit.
You probably think I should stay in fucking Mexico. But like you said, it's true that he don't play fair.
He don't play fair.
Again, when he does wrong, like it says in the Apocrypha, you gotta entreat, like, hey, please, can you help me? Like, you gotta ask him to be nice to you after he did you wrong, or you know, try to make amends. You gotta beg him to pay you. I mean, bro, that's wickedness, man.
Wicked,
like,
man.
What they were saying about these data centers, the reason why people's bills is backing up too, man.
Yep.
Because you know it's on a shared. I don't know how the fuck you end up paying for it, but it's all somehow connected, and you end up paying for it, man.
Yep.
They're not gonna tell you, hey, you're gonna pay more because it's data center.
Right.
It's gonna say in that bill, and you better pay it, or your shit get turned off.
That's it.
It's wickedness, man. But that's capitalism at its finest, man. That's why, again, the kingdom that's coming is gonna be a monarchy.
That's right.
None of this democracy bullshit. It's Roman government, Greek government.
Right.
It don't work, man. You know, republic, which this ain't a republic no more. You know.
Right.
America's an empire. You got Caesars.
144 again.
It's a spirit. That's why Trump is a Caesar. He's a king. He
Yep.
do what the fuck he want to. He don't care about Congress. He don't care about the branches of government and
Right.
delegation of power. He does what the hell he wants to do, man.
Yep.
So that's a part of the country we're in. That's why for you people still cleaving to that Constitution, they've been
done
I mean, bro, they've been done away with that shit. I mean, with the banking system, there shouldn't be a Federal Reserve. That's against the Constitution.
Exactly.
Gold and silver is legal tenure, not fucking paper money.
Yep. But these people won't continue to believe the lie.
They continue to believe a lie. That's
Yep.
why this place is still intact, because they're participating. And really, a lot of people just like, yo, I gotta work like us. We
Yep.
work. What the fuck we gonna do?
Yep.
So we just trust the Lord, man. Without going.
Verse 3, thy nakedness shall be uncovered.
Uh-huh.
Yea, thy shame shall be seen.
Yep.
I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
Yep. So us, we come and say, yeah, this man's a devil, and then you go into the details. That's a lot of these whistleblowers and insiders, man. It says their tongue shall fall upon themselves. We don't got no Epstein files. We're not taking tracking photos of pictures and people doing crazy shit that are running your country and the world in general. That's them. That's just coming out on their own, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So again, the exposure. That's always before the downfall.
Yep.
Because again, so-called America has been a place for liberty, justice, freedom. Well, now there's a camera. You can't lie no more, man. You driving home, you got unmarked cars cutting your shit off because ICE think you an immigrant. And they start recording them, and then they gonna say, we can put you in a database, you're a terrorist now.
Yeah.
You seen that clip?
Yep. Hey, and speaking of ICE, they've been coming up with these facilities, building these camps, and now some more information came out that they putting incinerators.
Yeah.
They putting incinerators in these facilities and at these camps.
Which disclaimer, that's standard, you know, because would say there's blood or something, you know, they gotta put that shit in the fire.
Yeah.
You know, but like you said, it could be used for people.
Oh, they're planning.
We don't know. They're planning something.
Yeah.
I said these are some big incinerators. It was definitely big enough for. They got different sizes. They got different sizes.
Remember with FEMA, you know, the coffins. So
Yep,
they,
yep.
you know, it's multi-purpose. You know, it's plausible deniability. He can do that stuff because sales for medical. But when all hell breaks loose, they're gonna be burning people. They don't got time to figure out who you is, where your ID at.
Yeah.
They're gonna cook your shit.
Oh, like that
And
movie.
Look, that's just like over there with them concentration camps. Over there with the small hats.
Oh, yeah,
The story
yeah,
told
yeah,
about the Holocaust.
yeah.
That shit gonna happen.
Yeah.
That shit gonna happen here, man.
Yeah. Just like that movie, I don't know if it came out yet, but the guy, he has to convince AI jury that you get 90 minutes to.
I watched that movie.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I went and seen that.
Yeah.
What's the name?
I forgot the name of it.
The movie was it Galaxy?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, that dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man character. Yeah, it was good.
You heard about it, Mike?
I think I seen it. I didn't watch it.
There was a
Okay.
program like he sit there trapped to a chair.
Yeah.
And then you gotta like you said, he got an X amount of minutes to plead his case.
Yeah.
Before he get
Deleted.
executed.
Right there on the spot. 90 minutes. You can see that shit happening, man.
That is true. Yeah, because that's Esau's narrative too. Because people already have a distrust of government, so they can say, yeah, we'll just hire the AI bots. They're unbiased. They'll do the right thing. The whole thing is a program.
But who programmed it? You know, it's like.
Right.
Exactly. So who knows what this devil? But he's definitely up to no good.
Right.
And all he's gonna do is try to forward himself. He's all about incentives. Why would he do something against his nature? What's against him? He's not gonna turn himself in.
Right.
Give up his riches and give up his power. Why the fuck would he do that? He's gonna be nice to you. He's not gonna kill you this time.
Right.
Come on, man. He'll just kill you slowly. He'll slowly erode your wealth. So you
Right.
can't buy shit. You can't exist without begging him, saying, Uncle, please, give me the chip.
Mm-hmm.
Can we-
This is Isaiah 47:4. As for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts is his name. The
I
Holy
know. I
One
thought
of
it was Smith
Israel.
and Wesson.
Right.
Right? I thought it was the AK. You know, Slocky, brother.
Verse 5. Sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms.
Woo. Yeah. She no longer be called the Lady of Kingdoms, man. No one really wants to flock here anymore. No one wants to be here, man. You know, look at all the Jakes that's been rounded up. They're saying, look, I was better off where I was at. I should have never came here. All right, when you see, you know, a beautiful woman, you know, you're like, damn. You start being around her more. You start seeing she got a little stench to her. You know,
Attitude fucked up.
Attitude fucked
She's
up.
an ugly person.
You
on
know,
the inside.
You see her drawers, she got shit smeared in it. You know what I'm saying?
Go to her crib, it's filthy.
Yeah.
I seen a whole lot of that.
Yeah. In your field, bro. Yeah.
On social media, imperfection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to their crib, you like what?
Yep. Lil Jon style. What? You know? What would a nigga do? She's still bad as fuck in a popper. You know?
Nah, his shit burning though when he go home.
But that's what happens.
He gonna ask grandma for that remedy.
Yeah.
That Bengay.
Damn.
Oh man.
That Vicks vapor rub. That's all you gonna get.
Yeah, I know, right? That's Northern Kingdom too. Vicks for everything, man.
Vicks. Vicks and some fucking tea.
Broken arm. Well, put some Vicks on and wrap it up.
Damn.
Mike Collin, no.
Isaiah 47:6. I was wroth with my people. I have polluted mine inheritance.
What happened? Talking about us? She pointing over here.
Go ahead.
Isaiah 47:6. I was wroth with my people. I have polluted mine inheritance and given them into thine hand. Thou didst show them no mercy. Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke.
Yeah, so we didn't get no mercy, right? Now, I always like to bring out James when I hear this verse right here, because the Lord said He's not gonna have mercy. They have showed no mercy. All right. Excuse me. Read that part again.
Isaiah 47:6.
Yep.
I was wroth with my people. I have polluted mine inheritance.
Yeah. And who did the Lord use to do that? Esau. Maybe that's what the helicopter was for. Man, the hell with them, man. They're never around when you need them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Doing willies and shit.
Yeah.
They say you call it, they didn't took an hour. Shit, everybody dead by then.
Right. You got it out.
God says, and giving them into thine hand, thou didst show them no mercy. Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke.
See, they thought the Lord was with them while they was doing this shit, man. All right. You gotta think about it. Look. The shit we going through, the curses we went through now. All right, it's affecting other nations too today here, man. Deuteronomy 30:7. Because Jake would be working till they're 70, 80 years old. They'll work till they fucking die, man.
Literally, yeah. Die at work.
Die at work. What happened to Miss Maria? They found her in the break room. Slumped over.
She sat down and just died.
Yeah.
People having heart attacks or strokes at work.
Matter of fact, I seen one Jake on one of them shorts. He had just retired.
Oh,
the next day he died.
Yep.
Like, damn.
Yep. I think it's like daughter or it's like somebody had put that video up. Yeah, man.
My God, man.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers ain't going nowhere.
Read about that.
Maybe it's somebody that's bored in this.
This is like this all day. You know what I'm saying? With backed up. You know what I'm saying? Corral, you got a charger?
Yeah.
But yeah, he gonna have to pay for that, man. That's why the book of Thessalonians tell you.
Recompense tribulation.
Yeah, if you'll get that real quick, Baba Kasha. I think it's 2 Thessalonians 1.
You got your cord?
I don't have the cord. You got the cord?
What you got
Yeah.
You got an apple?
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
This is the book of 2
That's all I need.
Thessalonians,
That's all I need.
verse 1, wait, chapter 1 and verse 6, and it reads, seeing
I had
it
a
is
charger,
a righteous thing with Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
So see, this is a righteous thing. Payback.
Yep.
All right?
Justice.
And that's justice. And that's what this man's on the run from. Remember, he's considered a fugitive. Just how you could put it, bro. You want to let it hang, you know? But this devil's on the run. All right? He's a fugitive. And he's running from justice. He's running from judgment. But guess what? He's not going to be able to run or hide soon come. Damn, tear the curve up.
And to you who are troubled, rest with us.
Yeah, so the rest is what Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. All right? And that's what we come to do. If not, you'll lose it out here, man. You would have been pulled a D roof in one of these Edomite churches. You know what I'm saying? You would have been spending some more crazy shit, man.
There would have been some violence would have occurred.
Yeah.
A long time ago.
Yep. Don't tell them what madness you would have been in, man. Yeah, they looking for somebody, yo.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
Yeah. Circling the block. You got it.
2 Thessalonians 1 and 7.
That was it. Yeah. Yeah.
Now this is Isaiah 47 and 7. And thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart.
That's pride talking. They didn't lay prophecy to heart, man. All right? And that's what they're still not doing now. Thinking they're going to prevent war from happening. You got to remember, the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. And as rivers of water, he's going to turn it to wherever he will. So one minute, they're going to be thinking, oh, we can, you know, we're not going to do, but it's going to be in your mind. The Lord's going to have the angels work on your mind to perform his will.
Yeah.
And Esau can't help it because he loves blood, man. Scriptures say that. Yeah, you want to get it up.
35 and 5.
Mm-hmm. See, it's not hated blood, blood shall pursue thee.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35 and verse 5. Because thou hast had
Oh, Salakia, real fast. It's just like, I knew a dude that got off on popping other men's women, right? But it don't feel good when that shit happen to you. You know, you talk that big talk, yeah, that nigga bitch wanted me, yo. But then when somebody pop your bitch,
Why you crying?
yeah, snot running, come on here, no, man.
Ready to crash out.
Yeah. You know? That's Esau, man. You got it.
Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by force of the sword in the time of their calamity and the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, I will prepare thee unto blood.
Yeah, so these Edomites are being prepared for blood, man. Little do they know. All right?
Right. They in the pot right now. They don't even know it.
That frog.
Yes.
That frog. And some do know it. Some do know it. But it's like, what can they do? That's why you got Edomites saying, that one dude was, can we get our blessing back? Y'all seen that video? Yeah. Nah, you can't. You're gonna have to eat what you've been doing, man. But that's so Esau, man. You want to dish it, but can't take it.
You gotta reap what you sow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cause this fruit Esau eating about to eat, he planted the seed.
Facts. Facts. You got it.
Ezekiel 35:6. I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee.
Yeah, so since you don't hate blood, blood's gonna pursue you. Right? And you gotta remember, the Lord gonna let Jake get down too now. Right? You think the Rodney King thing was something? Wait till the Lord really put the spirit on Judah to rouse up. Right? And the tribes will follow. It's a wrap. And Esau knows they're outnumbered, man. Esau knows they're outnumbered. And I saw this little clip where they was talking about the most interracial couple in America. And first person came out and said, I know it's black men. And the little Iscariot chick was like, nope, it's actually white and Hispanic. I was like, that's a goddamn lie, man. That's a goddamn lie. As much as the tribes hate each other, they love each other. You know what I'm saying? We outnumber them, man.
Right.
And Esau knows we outnumber them. Hell, when the Latin tribes come over, they get an option. And they know damn well they put fucking Blanco, they in there like swimwear. You know? You got it, bro. That was it? So was you holding something, Karad?
Still going on.
Yeah, go on back. Go on back.
Isaiah 47:7, and thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst remember the latter end of it.
Once again, they didn't consider prophecy, right? Remember, the Most High is not in all his thoughts. So what the Lord is thinking through these scriptures, Esau said, that's not gonna fucking happen. Look at me. Look what I accomplished. Look what I got. Look what I was able to do. Okay? So they're thinking, look, they're gonna always be in power. But what makes you so different than all the other kingdoms that came before you? They came and fell, they came and fell, and came and fell. Once again, the scriptures say Israel should be an everlasting kingdom, man. You got something? Shoot it.
Psalms 49:11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names.
See, that's pride. That's pride right there. Right? Thinking that they're gonna, their thoughts that they're gonna rule forever. When they got ancient technology, the Lord gave them ancient shit, man. This ain't the birthright. This ain't the blessing we Lords will get on this. You know, we get. They're not gonna be able to change their stature just by thinking it. They can't do that. They gotta put stilts in a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Everything this man have is artificial on the left-hand side, man. It ain't real. And these people are so dumbed down and dumbified that they'll believe these miracles, man. But not the elect. You got it.
Isaiah 47:8. Therefore, hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, that sayest in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me.
And that Esau? He is. This man thinks he's a god. He's been given God-like rulership to rule, but that's about it. Okay? That's about it, man. And his time of ruling is coming to an end, according to 2 Ezra 6th chapter, man. For Esau is the end of the world. Who is Esau? Who is he? Where he at? Because this man is ruling. And Christians hate to answer that shit. Who's ruling? Well, if you look at it, you got African rulers, you have people over in the rulers of Australia. No, who's in fucking rulership?
Yeah, right. Who ruling the earth?
Who ruling the earth?
Who told the world to put a mask on? 6 feet.
That's it.
Yeah, when you look at when you look at the meetings of the world leaders, who at the top?
Right.
Who the main one speaking?
Right. Yeah. Who? The Japanese, right? They're not dressing in ancient garbs when they go into these G7 meetings, right? Everyone got on a dick in a suit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Look at these other countries. Who do they model their cities after, man? Once again, the scriptures say that Esau will have the fatness of the earth. Just make him go any fucking where he want. Nobody fucks with him. Nobody. Everyone wants to be like him, man.
He's not in trouble as other men.
He's not in trouble. What did he say in Come to America? Baby, when I say his face is on the money, his face is on the money. Mm-hmm. He played that part, though. You got it out.
God says, I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children.
That's what they think, but they will. Because you got to remember, it's only going to take 1 hour. 1 hour. He going to feel it. 144 again, both ways. 144 to the right and to the left.
He gonna feel it before that 1 hour.
Oh, yeah.
During the draft.
Oh, yeah.
The draft.
Which in actuality, they don't need a draft, but the Lord gonna put the spirit on them, man. You know? Because the technology is, you know, but the Lord gonna put the spirit on it. Look, this is the Lord's show. You gotta remember this, what's that, second Ezra 5? Many shall be taken in a great number. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of death, man. And also the scriptures say in 2 Ezra 15, so 16, the virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. Mm-hmm. They shall die in the wars, right? So yeah, you're right. That draft coming back, man. All you little 18-year-olds, you little 15-year-olds is sitting up there playing the game, drinking grape soda, eating mozzarella sticks. Your ass gonna be shipped. Your ass gonna be shipped off, man. All you thugs in Chicago, right? Miami, pork and beans projects. All you, man. You know? She be the type to treat you right, though. You know? So I take that with hair-hatted hooligan, you know? They on the loose again. It's lucky.
Isaiah 47:9. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day. Mm-hmm. The loss of children,
yep,
and widowhood, they shall come upon thee in their perfection.
You ever seen an Edomite lose a child? Right? They are, they tore up. As if this is not supposed to happen to us. That child caught cancer or something, or in a car accident, whatever the case may be. They're interviewing on the news. They're really tore up, man. Right? How much more when this day comes? You got it.
They shall come upon thee in their perfection for the multitude of thy sorceries, mm-hmm, and for the great abundance of thine enchantments.
Yep. That's why these things are going to happen, man. America's one big enchantment, man. Wasn't it, Mike? Yeah. Every day. You look around, stuff they spraying. You look at the symbols. I was thinking, Hawaii one day, we rode past this apartment complex that had fucking gargoyles. I said, damn, that always been there? He was like, yeah. Demonic, man.
Shadow of death.
And then, you know, I was like, shit, I wouldn't want to live there. But it don't matter. Everywhere. Once these buildings go, you don't think prayers are going over it?
Right.
In the name of Satan?
Or ain't no telling what's up under them buildings.
Yeah,
oh.
True. Underground cities.
Yep.
Underground cities, graves, all of that.
That's where Ninja Turtles came from. Fucking Ninja Turtles came out of the fucking secret New York underground tunnels. You seen gutter rats come out that bitch.
Facts.
That's true. Above, below.
Yeah,
They're just thinking it up, man.
Yep.
Even if you do a satellite view of the cities, it just look demonic, like the grids, squares, and the pointy triangle, pentagram,
Pentagram, all of that. Yeah.
Obelix, yeah.
You can call it on all the demons. It's an NBA All-Star of demons.
Right.
You got Baal, you got Molech, you got all, Jesus Christ.
Pantheon, right?
A pantheon of demons, dog.
Damn.
Serapis, Crispy, Beelzebub, everybody here.
Take your pick.
Like a Space Jam.
And the beautiful thing is all those guys are forsaking Esau now.
That's true.
You know, they see the wrath just like those.
Damn, that's heavy.
Yep.
At Space Jam. Remember when the demon left Charles Barkley? He was sorry as fuck.
Yep.
He was all goofy as shit.
Yep.
And the demon left him, he was sorry.
Yep.
So that's what happened with Esau. He's gonna be sorry.
Yep.
You know, no wisdom, the team.
That's right.
You don't got no answers. That the council, they're gonna turn to Esau. What should we do? And they're gonna start barking and
right.
Shit. Full on with
It's like, damn. he going back to default.
Right.
Oh,
hey, what did those spirits tell you? How it shines? Is not time for you to torment us yet?
Yeah, don't torment us for our time.
Yeah. The time is coming though. Yeah.
All them demons gonna hide from you, Howard Shine.
Oh, you know that.
Howard Shine pull up, all them demons, they gonna be hiding. Like you said, that's heavy, because when the Lord pulled up, they said they were begging for mercy.
Yep.
That's crazy. So he's definitely gonna get forsaken.
Right.
He probably, I mean, he got a little bit of stuff he got left to do, but saying he already looking at that door. He put his 2 weeks in.
Yeah. Yeah. What's that scripture? Even the devils believe that there's one.
Trumbull, yeah, the name. Yep.
Yeah. I forgot that scripture.
You believe in one power that's good. The devils
If you could,
also believe.
Yeah, if you could find it real quick. Finish Karat.
Okay,
so the brother get it.
I got it.
You got it?
James 2:19.
Come on.
Yeah, I got you this time. James 2:19. Thou believest that there is one power. Thou doest well. The devils also believe and tremble.
Yeah. And like you said, they're gonna be fleeing during these times, man.
They're in order. So all you know talking about is gonna be a war in heaven with Satan, literally Satan fighting, a clash of left hand and right hand. That is not gonna happen. The devils tremble at the presence of the Lord, man. They're gonna run, flee. They're gonna be in order, because the right hand's coming.
That's right.
So the right hand angel's gonna be here. The left hand angel's gonna say, all right, it's time to go.
It's time to roll.
Candace Owens, she be saying that shit.
Yeah, that bug out bitch.
Yeah.
It's a war between good. It is, but they be.
It's not what
going off, man. Then this bitch talk.
Don't worry about it, Zay.
Now she know the scriptures.
Zay, don't worry about it.
It's bullshit.
Yeah.
But she get instant credibility because it's Candace Owens.
Yep.
She not saying nothing deep, and all that shit is bullshit. And you notice how they say we, nigga, we.
Yeah.
We're not French. We're not in the highways and byways. Myself not a woman to teach.
Exactly.
Like, that's one scripture. Just tell this bitch shut up.
Yep.
But that's the world we live in. And these women have platforms. And she probably, she's an Edomite, man. She probably an Edomite, man.
I was thinking that too.
right?
Yeah. I was thinking that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Edomite.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Yep. She a Frederick Douglass.
You never know, because Barack Obama, all these guys, you look at skin color, they say, oh yeah, they black. Nigga, it's deeper than that, man.
It's deeper. It's the spirit.
They told you that, but they know that ain't it. Barack
Obama, his whole persona is patterned after an actor.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. The way he sounds and talks comes straight from that guy.
Yep.
He's an actor. Yeah, you're right. They got trained.
And then you see him do that jump shot. Like, who shoots with both feet like?
Right. That shit can win sometimes though. But that nigga stiff as fuck. You don't got no soul.
Right.
Kamala Harris is dancing and shit. They trying to catch Jake, but no, Jake is so simple though.
Yeah, Jake fall for anything.
In the bathtub.
Yeah. Who the fuck does that? That's some. You know what that is? That's some Elam shit.
Yeah.
Hey, I know, right?
Anyways.
Yeah, you got it, Karan.
This is Isaiah 47:10. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness.
Mm.
Thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee. And thou hast said in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me.
Yeah, he's drunk. You know, you get drunk, people just say shit. They just saying shit out of worldly. Like, what are you talking about? That's Esau talking about he is the Most High. He's Yahweh. No. Esau, he's saying he is Yahweh. He is. I am. When Moses asked, what should I call? What should I tell the people your name is? I am what I am. Esau saying I am what I am. He's saying he's the Most High. Yep. That's drunk.
Yep. I got a quick precept because none seeth him, right?
Right.
This Ecclesiastes 23:19. Such a man only feareth the eyes of men, and knoweth not that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men, beholding all the ways of men, beholding all the ways of men, and considering the most secret parts. That was it.
Yep, so ain't nothing hidden. The Lord's omnipotent.
Yep.
But Esau wants to try and tap in with the technology. That's why he has Palantir and his technology, satellites, and cameras everywhere, because he wants to be omnipotent, omnipresent, all-knowing, all-seeing, all-powerful. He's trying to mimic the Lord.
Yep.
And your power, it requires internet. It requires electricity. All these things are of the Lord. So you need the Lord to be who you say you are, man.
Right.
But you're not, man. You're just a man. That's it.
That's
you're
it.
a man with some toys.
Hey, it made me think, the scripture we just read, even the devils believe, right? These higher elites, they believe.
They do believe.
They believe. They're a bunch of Satanists, they're a bunch of devils. They believe.
Oh yeah, they searched it out.
Yeah.
They definitely search it out.
Yeah, they searched it out.
Yep. To do what they do, they have to believe.
Mm-hmm.
They're going against the grain. To be a liar, you have to know the truth.
Exactly.
That's why he hid the truth and he did all the stuff he's been doing, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because he knows the truth. When Esau came into power, that's what happens. You come into power, you get all the artifacts,
right.
The hidden treasures. You get all that shit, man. History.
And he got it.
That's what I'm saying. So
that's,
he knows.
That's in the vault.
The shit's in the Vatican somewhere. All the shit that's in the Vatican.
Yep.
They might have an image of the Lord. Who knows, man, in there. You already seen with the Russian icons.
Yeah.
So there's so much more that he's hidden that, hey, because he knows the truth.
Right. Hey, y'all remember that story? Oh, go ahead, bro.
No, what, Salaki, but
Yeah,
Elder Yashua did a video, I think, 2 weeks ago, that when when the United States go over there to the so-called Middle East and do these wars and stuff, they said he was actually looking for Nimrod's tomb.
Artifacts.
Oh, wow.
I heard that.
And then they were trying to link Nimrod with Gilgamesh.
Yep, I heard that too.
DNA.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
Yep. He do that with mummies, like in
Yeah,
Egypt.
Yeah.
damn.
That's what he do, man.
I lost my train of thought.
Man, Salaki,
But that's how you
it's
know.
good.
That's how you know he knows the truth, because he, like you said, nothing gets past him.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing is hid from him, because he's a carnal man. He has all the info.
Yep.
He knows who we are.
Yeah, we need to prove it, man.
See?
Dig this up.
Exactly.
Dig this. Yeah, we gonna dig here.
Exactly.
Yeah, we gonna see what they talking about.
Exactly. When they went to the Red Sea, which is the Gulf of Suez.
Yep.
When they seen the
The Syrians
Pharaoh and his army, yeah. He
Yep.
did that. We didn't do that.
Yeah.
Because hey, this stuff that Esau know. If we knew, we wouldn't need faith.
Oh, that's all I was gonna say.
Go ahead.
The water. Yeah, y'all remember that? It was kind of like a Simeon Toko thing, but it was like it was a ship that came, and it was a bunch of men that had never been conquered.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. It just made me
They
think.
know.
They know.
They know, man. They in space. They getting all the reports.
Yeah.
That's in Isaiah 47. If we read down and get to it, we might close out. But it says he's worried in the multitude of his counsels.
Khan. Yep.
He's getting all this bad news.
Yep.
He's trying to find a glimmer of hope. He's going everywhere. He's
Yep.
clashing particles. He's trying to talk to demons.
Yep.
Somebody please tell me I'm good.
Going all out.
You're right.
He come up particle accelerators,
That's
talking
what
to
I'm saying.
demons.
That's Psalm 50. He didn't take heed to instruction. All he had to do was obey. He had the blessing. He sold it. He had an unworthy sacrifice. And that's what he's doing again. Esau's preparing an unworthy sacrifice. This NWO is a sacrifice. People die, get sent to war, get blown up. 13 dead, 33 dead, whatever his numerology bullshit. That's a sacrifice. And again, it's being found unworthy, man. Because again, the Lord don't deal with wickedness. The Lord asks him for lamb, you bring, Esau bring GMO.
That's what I'm saying, man.
He bring forever, Impossible burgers, Impossible meat. Nigga, I wanted lamb.
Yo, you eating that shit?
I don't want Impossible burger.
All right.
But that's what Esau brought. He brought an Impossible burger. That's why he's on an impossible mission.
Facts.
But go ahead.
Verse 11, therefore shall evil come upon thee.
Woo.
Thou shalt not know from whence it riseth.
Who did it?
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
sorry.
Who hit me?
Yeah.
Jump.
Yeah. It's going to surprise him, man. Because once again, this man is not expected to go down. Remember, his inward thoughts is that what? He shall... Exactly. Look, you can't even conquer... You can't even put a spirit into a body. What the fuck makes you think you're going to fucking rule forever? It don't matter how many hearts you have, how many preserved Israelite bodies you have. My nigga, you going down. Thus said the Lord, thus said the Bible. And you going to drink the dregs of the cup that we drunk, man. Without having the spirit that the Lord put on us to endure the shit that we had to go through, man.
That's crazy. Yeah, because Esau don't got the spirit. That's how we was able to endure.
Yeah.
Jake had a spirit in him, a righteous spirit. Esau don't got a righteous spirit. That's, remember, like going into while we was bringing his example out, Esau sold his birthright. He couldn't go a day without eating. Niggas, his stomach was hurting. He sold his birthright. So imagine him in slavery.
Right. Hey, you know, Jake had it stinking in that motherfucking tent, man.
That shit definitely smelled good.
Probably had it smelling good, and you know how white folks get. They go to a restaurant. Oh man, the menu. Nah, man. You know, no fucking patience.
Nope. Exactly. Esau really
Oh, that's the helper. Might want to hold on.
That's an helper.
Oh,
Shalom.
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 smooth dude.
Yeah.
Definitely got an angel. Definitely an angel, but he's angel. He got an angel spirit.
I'm telling you, man. Yeah. You got it out.
The hell was that?
Verse 11.
Oh, okay. This is Isaiah 47:11. Therefore shall evil come upon thee. Thou shalt not know from whence it riseth.
Yeah, because he allied himself with evil and wickedness. So he don't think it can happen to him.
Right.
I'm friends with wickedness. I know this nigga.
Right.
He don't think he gonna put hands on you.
Right.
Like that's how Esau, you know, like you say, gonna be caught surprise. Like when Esau get called out, he be acting all like he didn't do nothing.
Yep.
You call him out some bullshit, he been doing some wrong, he acts surprised.
Yep.
That's Esau, because he got no accountability.
No accountability.
He gonna think I'm righteous, I'm white.
Yeah.
I'm pure.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't do nothing wrong.
Yeah, and that's exactly how them small hats be. Yeah, but yeah, you're right. Yeah. But that's how them small hats be, man.
Anti-Sem.
Yeah. You know, yeah, look, you breathe too hard. Or you know what I'm saying? But yeah, they're the main ones that be pulling that card, man.
Villain, victim. That's Esau.
Right.
The villain and the victim at the same time.
Meanwhile, you got a bloody mattress up under them.
And that shit just disappeared.
Yeah.
That whole damn thing.
Yeah.
Fiasco.
Yeah, they said those 48ers was going up in the courtroom, pretty much physically stopping them from investigating.
See?
Yeah. Now let Jake run up in some courtrooms or some official buildings and type. It's gonna be bodies dropping and people going to jail.
Yeah. You get mad, but when you really understand, this is just their time.
This is their time.
Yeah.
They empowered. They can technically do what they want. They empowered.
Yeah.
But there is a consequence. That's the whole point. And the consequence is the Lord's gonna deal with you personally.
Yep.
Think about that. You pissed somebody off so bad. You've been doing so wrong on the earth that the creator of the earth has to come and fucking set shit straight.
Yep.
That's crazy work.
Yep.
The Lord never came back in no other captivity besides this one.
Yeah.
I mean, he's dealt with us symbolically. He sent angels. You know, his presence been here.
Yep.
You know,
He had us do it.
He had us do it. You know, but the Lord Himself is in His form is going to deal with this guy. That's divine intervention if I ain't never seen it.
Yeah. Divine intervention.
Yeah.
Keep reading.
And mischief shall fall upon thee. Thou shalt not be able to put it off.
So it's going to be outside of your control.
Yep.
Because again, if something happens on the earth, Esau don't get shook or scared because he did it.
Yeah.
He's not surprised or shocked when you hear about what was going on in Iran. He's not surprised.
Right.
He's not like us. We just woke up in the middle of the night. Oh, he did it. He know what the fuck going on.
Right, because you can see it now. One of them elites, Rothschilds, whoever. Hey, who called that? What happened over there?
Right.
We don't know. We thought you guys had called the shot. I didn't call the goddamn shot. Somebody, you know.
Yep.
That's your how about Shimon Shah that did that.
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly.
We'll be on their phones calling one another. What the fuck is going on?
We didn't. It's not time yet.
Exactly.
Get the engine ready.
Yeah.
Get the plane ready.
Oh, but I guess we got to move forward.
Yeah. You know.
Warp speed.
Oh, definitely warp speed. It's like I was saying, he's a carnal man, so he be doing stuff, getting insight from them demons. You know, where do you think that doomsday clock comes from?
Exactly.
It's inspired by demonic forces, man.
Yep.
I think we went into a couple weeks ago. It's the Board of Atomic Scientists or something that comes to the conclusion
Yep.
of how close we are to midnight. Well, what do you think these scientists be doing, man?
Right. Meanwhile, you niggas is selling out.
Exactly. It's so low level.
Yo,
it's so low
like.
level. But that's a nigga though. That's a nigga. He'll sell out at the end of somebody's kingdom.
Yeah.
You want what he got, and he's about to lose.
He's about to lose. He's losing as he's giving it to you.
Where you gonna drive your G-Wagon when all hell breaks loose?
Right.
Where you going?
You think the sea gonna part, nigga? He got a G-Wagon, get out the way.
Right.
They gonna open your shit and beat your ass.
When the gas prices, it was an NBA player. It was
Sebastian Tucker?
no, not him. The one that straightened his hair.
Damn.
He played for the Heat. Jimmy Butler.
Oh, that weirdo.
Yeah, that weirdo.
Yes.
He was at the gas. Remember when gas was like super high?
Oh, yeah.
And he said something got to be done. He's an NBA player.
Complaining about gas.
Complaining about gas. So how much more when these what is it? A measure of
Revelation.
yes.
Yeah, inflation.
Exactly. So what are guys like that going to do when that comes to play?
That is true. That is true, because that's a good point too, is people's
Man.
lifestyles that they live, they can't sustain unless the money's coming in.
Right.
So like these NBA players, they have 3 houses, 10 cars, 3 baby mamas. You can't find that unless you're working.
You're right.
Like they live paycheck to paycheck too.
Yep.
That money gotta
I've
keep
seen
coming
that.
in.
Shit.
I,
They live paycheck to paycheck because
yeah,
they
you
live
there?
above
Yeah,
their
you
means,
there?
man.
Yep, you know.
So, when shit's the fan, everybody gonna be fucked because
Yeah.
nobody's preparing for all hell breaking loose.
Yep.
Shit not going well. Maybe I can't work for 3 months, half a year.
Right.
Nobody can do that.
Mayweather got come out of retirement.
Yeah.
After he fight Tyson.
He about to
Yeah.
fight. I thought he about to fight Pacquiao.
He fight Pacquiao at the end of the year, but he got a Tyson exhibition fight come out first.
See? And
That's a joke.
the rapper Andre 3000 from Outkast. He had a verse in his song. I forgot what song it was. He'd be like, it went like this. Hey, yo, son, remember me from school? He said, nah, not really.
Oh,
Yeah, he said,
ATA,
yeah. But he was like,
Me and you.
what you been up to? He said, I've been going through the same things you had.
Yep.
Sure, I got more fans than average man.
Yeah.
But not enough loot to last me to the end of the week. I live by the beat like you to check to check. If you don't move your feet, then I don't eat. So we like neck to neck.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So and that leads to a darker side. Like now, okay, if I'm not record selling or getting the contract, I gotta go even deeper in my wickedness.
Yeah, you gotta bend over.
You gotta bend over.
You gotta sell out.
Casting count.
Right.
Casting count. Do something humiliating.
What's that New Orleans song? Bend it over, bend it over.
Yeah. Keeping up with the Joneses. Who the hell's Jones? It's probably a small hat.
Damn.
Right. Hey, we digress like a motherfucker.
Nah, this
That
is
shit
fake.
connect like a motherfucker though. Real good.
Yeah.
It says, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know.
So they not gonna know where that punch came from, man. They're gonna know where that hit came from. We're gonna know. You know? Yeah, how about Shah is busy, he's getting down, man.
That overhead right.
Follow with a left uppercut.
Right.
All the way up cut Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Damn. Verse 12, stand now with thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to sit with your counselors, man, on the demons, man. But we know they're gonna give you what? A false report.
Oh yeah. A fearful report.
Yeah, right. If it's one of you winning, it's a false one.
Right.
Hey, apparently they've been giving them a report. They letting them know it's over.
It's a rizzy.
It's over.
It's a wrap.
Pack it up.
Yeah.
Wherein thou hast labored from thy youth, if so be thou shalt be able to profit, if so be thou mayest prevail.
That's what he's doing. You got no other hand to play. You got to just keep doubling down, tripling down. This is what we've been doing from the beginning. Again, going to that wicked left hand, man. You're gonna keep throwing it, keep throwing it, keep throwing it until it don't work. You know, until it gets weaved, and again the Lord hits him with a gold one, man.
Right.
You know, so with him and his media, especially his media, man. Media goes into medium. It's witchcraft.
Right.
Program. It's all this stuff he's pushing out, man. You know.
If I may say, Mike, that media. That's why they went and bought up all the medias, man.
Yeah.
That merger?
Which one?
Warner Brothers and Paramount. They,
Yeah.
They own every damn thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. All these companies and corporations, it's a branch to you know
one.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
But think about the language, channel, program, television.
Yep.
It's all witchcraft.
All witchcraft.
You know, and through the spirit, you know, sometimes we see certain shit. We're like, okay, you know, because these got AI technology stuff. Sometimes you get God, but we know prophecy, man.
Yep.
The rest of the people, they lost their sauce, man. You know, but for us, we can see through the bullshit, man. Just some low budget shit, some boogie down production bullshit.
Yeah.
Because again, we know what he wants. You know, you keep playing around the bush. You know, like you taking a woman out. You know you're trying to fuck, but you just playing around like you want to go to movies and shit.
Playing the game.
Like you just playing the game, exactly. You just playing the game. We know what you want to do, nigga.
And they look.
And they know what you want to do.
Exactly. We know what you want to do, man.
Yep.
You want to make that shit mandatory and stick to it.
That's it. Matter of fact, once we finish that, let's get to that chip.
Verse 12.
Be in love, man.
Brandy, right? It's like we went Brandy.
Y'all heard about Brandy Brother, right?
Yeah. Heart.
He was I think he was singing or something. Blood started coming out of his eyes. Yeah, he said, I did a lesson on him.
I don't know if they said.
Not too long ago, he was exposing Kardashians and all this other stuff.
Oh, he was?
Hell yeah. He started. He was gonna make a lawsuit and everything. I'm sure.
Wow.
He was speaking out on his live on Instagram and shit. I'll look back into it, but I don't put it past. He probably wouldn't delete it.
Damn. I heard he went to Haiti to.
Yeah. He said, I'm gonna go get healed by the healer, something to that effect. So he going down to Levi.
Go get healed, all right.
Yeah.
I guess because his heart only working.
Yeah, I forgot something.
A certain amount of percent.
I think that's some shit.
Through, man.
He didn't say he gonna seek the Lord.
He never said it.
No, not one time.
He didn't say I'm about to pray, I'm about to get right, and
On camera that we seen.
Right, exactly.
You know? What's that song he had? If I had one wish.
Right.
That's the only thing he ever known for.
Right. Don't nobody feel bad for him because he sold out.
There you go.
You know what you was doing.
You got Rock.
Verse 12. Stand now with thine enchantments.
10 toes. You got to stand with what you was doing, man.
Right.
On who you was leaning on to for counsel.
Go in that cauldron, do that, whip that shit up.
Yep.
Go ahead and do
Yep.
it. And see if it's gonna prevail.
Yep.
And stop this ass whooping that's gonna come.
And with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth.
From thy youth, from the beginning, this is what you came from. From the bottom, you was in wickedness and witchcraft to the end. You know, you think about the founding fathers, it was all Masons.
Yep.
You know, you go into President's Day, which goes to George Bush's birthday. It's all witchcraft, man. 1776, that's going to Masons. It's not about so-called American freedom, you know, because you go into the history of it. July 4th wasn't when America, you know, it don't add up, man. But again, these wicked holidays to celebrate where they come from, man.
Yep.
And tie again these holidays, witchcraft, Christmas, Halloween, New Year's, all this bullshit.
Yep.
Easter. So from thy youth, man, you celebrated witchcraft. Witchcraft is also going to rebellion.
Yep.
It's rebellion against the Lord.
And the Lord said he suffered not a witch to live.
Yeah, exactly. Burn.
Yep. And that's why this place is going to burn.
Yep. That's true.
Yeah.
That's what they did in the Salem witch trials.
Mm-hmm.
You know, back from Massachusetts. So that's what they used to do with witch. They burned them. They
Yep.
go back to the scriptures. That's back when Esau so-called kept some of the principles of the scriptures.
Yep.
But nowadays, try to burn a burner.
Oh yeah,
going
no.
to jail.
Yeah.
Straight to jail.
Yeah, because they were called the Puritans if you go into history. And stuff.
Right. Yeah.
You couldn't laugh in public. You couldn't do certain shit in public.
Yeah.
You know. But now look.
It was a they claimed it was out here in North Carolina, Winston-Salem.
It's a Salem.
Yeah, it's a Salem out there too. That has something to do with some witches. Yeah, but I don't know one you talking about in Mass.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the so-called most famous.
yeah, the most famous one. Yep. But shit, it's been witchcraft. It's up until now. It's still going on.
Yeah.
A lot of E's are leaving the church doing witchcraft.
Yeah.
Tapping into the sisters, the ancestors.
Right.
And this
ChristianWitches.com.
Oh my God, that's a thing.
and this
Yeah.
and this Eve telling on Eve.
Yeah, what they be doing?
Yeah.
Your pasta.
She be like, hey, yo, it's girls out here practicing witchcraft.
Yeah.
This, that, and the third.
Yep.
They might have your drawers or toothbrush or something buried in the backyard.
Yeah.
Ain't no, especially if you live with them, ain't no telling what type of stuff they be trying.
Yeah.
You know, red salt from them.
Yeah, Pastor Hart did a video on that with Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion.
They date or something?
Yeah, they've been going together for a little while now.
Big fan.
You got all this money. That's how you know it's just.
It's all set
It's
up.
all
It's all set up. Yeah.
It's all.
Actually, I have read it. It said, if so be thou shalt be able to profit, if so be thou mayest prevail.
Well, it's going to say there's no reward to the wicked man. There's no overcoming with wickedness.
Right.
It never works. It don't matter how far you get in timeline. Okay, technology got increased, so what? It don't matter.
Remove.
You know? It ends bad. It's Ecclesiastes 8th chapter. It says against the evil work.
Yep.
Because that'll make the Lord a liar. That'll make the Lord a liar. If the Lord didn't get Esau for what he's been doing on earth.
Right.
That really means the Lord don't exist.
Facts.
Well, that's obviously not true, man.
That's right.
The Lord gonna show up and He gonna show you I'm real. You been talking about who? Me? I'm here.
Surely he's a power to hide of
He
himself.
hides himself.
Yep.
That's real power.
Yep. So, any more to that?
I got 3 more.
All right, we're gonna end off on those 3.
Okay, come.
Oh yeah.
If you want me to go ahead and stop, I'm going to
Yeah,
go
yeah,
ahead and sit
yeah. Oh, it's
Okay, it's up to you.
Yeah, let's get straight to that chip.
down. Okay, come.
We gotta roll that thing.
Anti-SIM card, what elders say.
Yeah, it's the SIM card. Don't take the SIM card.
Right.
That's what we have to say soon. Don't
Yeah.
take that SIM card.
Don't take that SIM card.
This is you just want me to go straight to the point or start it?
Straight to the point.
This is second. This is Revelations 13 and 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Yeah, like we used to say, a Strong's G5480, the charagma, right? What you go into as an incision through the skin.
It's a prick.
A prick. You right?
Brand.
Brand.
Show recognition of ownership.
Yeah.
People back in the Roman Empire.
Yeah. And Jake still had dumb shit today in them fucking fraternities, man. Even back then, I thought shit was fucking whack, man.
Witchcraft right there.
Yeah. They got all the girly. I'm like, that shit fucking whack, man. But hey, everybody gotta play their lot.
And they think they the shit for real.
Yeah.
And it only be for a moment, you know, while they still in school.
Oh yeah.
But they still carry that shit beyond that.
I mean, no, they carry it, but
Yeah,
like
yeah.
once they get out, don't nobody care.
They don't mind care.
Yeah.
You know, like, especially like women and shit like that.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody care about what sorority or fraternity or whatever you in. When you in school, you know, you.
AKA, they proud as fuck still to this day.
Those are the worst ones.
Yeah.
We know what y'all been doing.
Shit.
You know? Man, I wouldn't dare want a college woman, man.
My brother lost his life to one.
See? Damn.
Trying to, do more than what he was able to do. She already had a nigga on the side already. So when he died, she remarried next month.
But then some,
next
was that
month?
you could buy that post
God
about Tim
damn.
Duncan or something? Was that you posted about Tim Duncan?
Yo.
That shit broke my
I got
heart,
it, bro. Yeah, man.
That's fucked up. That's Timmy D.
Oh.
Timmy D, you know, Timmy D a humble dude, man. You don't do that to Timmy.
Yep.
Damn,
Yep.
His name's Timmy.
Timmy.
I think Timmy's short for Timothy. I don't know.
Yeah, Timothy, yeah.
Still, man.
Your own brother too though. Like
That's fucked up.
you don't think your brother was looking out for you with bread and shit, man? You turn around, you both the kids ain't his?
That's sick.
Oh.
That's fucked up.
That's sick. That's beyond sick. That's a fucking
There's a
nightmare.
such thing as valid crash out.
He too rich to crash out, but still, man, that's fucked up.
Yo, that fucks with your once again, we fucked up with the Lord, man. That shit will fuck with you mentally, yo.
Shit. I'm fucked up mentally about the stuff I see and hear.
Right.
You know, I can't. You know, I love women, of course, but I can't trust them.
Hell
You know,
no.
I can't put nothing past them. I've seen, for one, I've read the scriptures. You know, the scriptures say enough. And two, I've seen the things married women do and say.
Yeah, I mean, you know, at the end of the day, you know, the elect woman's gonna be, you know,
Be righteous.
righteous.
The best of the worst.
Best of the worst. You know,
Yeah,
they're
best
gonna
of the
have their
worst, yeah.
slip ups. They're not perfect. You know what I'm saying? But if if she trying, you know, we all make mistakes.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
You know, ain't none of us perfect. You know, we
Yeah.
all give an effort, man.
But we know that they're the weaker vessel, and at the end of the day, hey, look, man, they gonna be wicked sometimes too.
But we don't ain't no wickedness like the wickedness of a woman.
That's facts. That's true. Oh, like that one. We gonna get back to the chip. Like one woman, I did a lesson on. She deleted her stepdaughter because her husband got tired of popping her. So she drowned the toddler, man.
God
And she was fine. She looked good.
It's crazy.
But it goes to show you that she was a bitch.
It's crazy.
So going back to that chip, right? It doesn't matter if you're free or bond. It doesn't matter if you are homeless or you are Oprah.
Rich, poor.
You're rich or poor. You know.
Universal.
Huh.
Going into one. It's all gonna be under one system.
Yep.
You know? So
damn.
that's it.
Yep. All over again. And they think they got the power, which they do in a sense. But the Lord said what? He's gonna throw a monkey wrench in the game. They're gonna be in straits. All right. They're not gonna be able to pull off their enterprise. And that's prophecy. That's why we're meditating it day in and day out, man. Going back to Sirach 39, what we brought out earlier. That's what we're meditating on. Any closing statements?
Did we read it, right? You just read the
When
16.
we get 17?
There's a brothers wanted.
Yeah, we 16 and 17.
I'll
That's
read
good.
it. Okay, fine. This is Revelation.
This is going to our temptation, which is important. We have to talk about.
Oh,
because,
yeah. Slack.
you know,
Yeah.
because you see what's going on in Iran,
Yeah, slack,
you get emotional. Like, yeah, we out here tomorrow. Like, nah, man, we got a little bit to go, man. But
There's more.
It's a good
Right.
sign, though.
Yeah, it's a great
leading us
sign.
to it, you know. But this system has to be implemented before it's all out. WW3.
Right.
Go ahead.
Revelation 13 and 16. And he causeth all, both small and great.
He calls it. So this
Yep.
is a decree of a king. Think about Nebuchadnezzar in Daniel's 3rd chapter, where that decree was when you heard that sound, you
Yep.
go worship.
Yep.
So
It's
only,
law.
Exactly. Only a king could do that. You know, so you're gonna be it's called compulsion. You're gonna be put in fear to do it. Go ahead.
Rich and poor, free and bond,
Yep.
to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead.
Yep. And keep the location, because that's the same language. And you read in Deuteronomy the 6th chapter and 8th verse. It's covenant language about the law.
Yep.
It shall be in your right hand and on your forehead.
Yep.
How about should be on your doorpost? The doorpost is your mind, man.
Right.
So again, you taking this device, as the apostle say, this you taking a covenant with the devil, man. Damn. You're getting cut, you know, and you're putting it in your right hand or in your forehead, man.
Damn.
You know, so you're making an allegiance, alliance with the devil. You say, oh, I can just take the chip out. It's not about that, man. You made a covenant with the enemy, man, with the devil. You know, and that's something you can't just pluck out, man. Because, you know, the physical part of it is just the physical part.
Right.
You know, it's a mental thing.
Exactly.
You mentally, you gave in. You said, yeah, I'm going to do it. You know, it was a conscious decision.
Thought about it.
Exactly. You said that was my best play. I'm gonna do it. Fuck it. I don't care what's in it.
I'm gonna put
Yeah, exactly.
I'm put my trust in this.
Yeah.
And once again,
So that's covenant language, man.
right. Once again, say he's gonna cause. Right.
They say he's gonna force.
There you go.
I'll get it real quick.
Okay.
This Deuteronomy 6, let's get to verse 7, I'll read down. It says, and thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children, and shalt talk of them when thou sittest in thine house, talking about the word, the law. It says, and when thou walkest by the way, when thou liest down, when thou risest up.
Yep.
It's worship.
Yep.
You know, so this goes into the worshiping of the beast. You're going to do this day in and out, day in and day out, on your bed, at the dinner table. Yep. You're going to be worshiping the image of the beast, man.
Yep.
And you participated again, is that finale, putting that thing in. So I'm going to read it. Deuteronomy 6, verse 8. It says, and thou shalt bind them for a sign upon thy hand, and they shall be as frontlets between thine eyes.
Damn.
So I read in the NLT, Deuteronomy 6 and verse 8. Tie them to your hands and wear them on your forehead as reminders. So again, this is covenant language. You gotta think, this devil is deep, man.
Yep.
So Deuteronomy 6 verse 9, and thou shalt write them upon the posts of thine house and of thy gates. So the writing.
That's right.
It's the program. You know, the biometric information, all that stuff the devil's gonna plant in it. Thoughts. You know? Again, him being a God over you, man. This is what he's trying to do. This devil's deep. NLT, Deuteronomy 6 verse 9 NLT, write them upon the doorposts of your house and on your gates. So, you know, again, going to the law, man, always this is going to be on your mind, man.
Yep.
You know? So again, the same thing the devil's going to do on the left-hand side.
Okay? It's like it. I may say real quick, you know, and I don't want to give this devil too much credit.
You're right.
You know, no, you're right, but it's these spirits working on the minds of these devils, man. This is what you should do.
That is facts.
You know, because this man's he's a copycat. He's taking, you know, he doesn't come up with anything, you know, original.
That's facts.
You know,
he's just a bad copy. He's like,
yeah,
you know, two-headed goat. He just come out all fucked up. That's Esau.
You know, he just has the spirit of searching things out because, you know, Lord put the spirit on him to be that way.
Yep.
You know.
Yep. And heavy part 2 is the timing, because at the same time this devil gonna make the chip mandatory is when the elect gonna be sealed.
That's it.
You know, because the Lord said, is it Revelation the 6th chapter? No, 7th chapter. Heard on the earth or the sea until the servants is sealed. Yep. With the name on the forehead, paraphrasing.
Yep.
But I read that verse 16 real quick. Yeah. Was it verse 16 or 17?
17. Yep.
This is our Revelation 13 and 17, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name.
Yep. So it's going to the hour of temptation. This is what we're watching for. Why you guys are selling out, you know, trying to be cute on TV, you know, showing out your carnal possessions and things that are really not important in the grand scheme of things. We're here warning the flock of what's to come, man.
Right.
You know, we watch the dog, not the tail. Esau gonna do all this crazy shit, you know, confusing the people, throwing out enchantments, all type of weird shit, man. A lot of people are dancing to their own destruction, man.
Right.
You know, but we're here again to give you warning. We get the blood off our hands. Not to say we told you so, the Lord told you so, man. You know, because again, like brother said, it's not us. Same with Esau, it ain't us. Right. It ain't Esau, it's the Lord, man. The Lord inspires us to get into these articles and go deeper, learn and push out this word, man. Yep. It's the spirit of the Lord, man. You know, so again, we give all praise to Yahweh Shah, man. So, you want to close out?
Yeah, you know, so with that, you know, Lord, once count us edifying, before we close, I give all praise, honor, and glory to Heavenly Father's only begotten Son.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, and with us.
The bonds of Apostle Elders and the Bishop Great Millstone. All right, shalom to the elect only. Shalom.
Shalom to the elect.